Hello. Hey. I really wish I was somewhere else right now, but I guess I'll clock in. Hi guys. My bad for the delay. I was immersed in watching Isomnium Files on Soli_channel. But now we have something else to read. Because I scheduled it. It's okay though. I will. This story is also enjoyable, so it's not that bad. I could just watch the VOD, is what I keep telling myself. And also born to be a silly goober. Thanks for following me. Anyways, hey. Hi Chicken and August Joy and Tangyo and Moosh and Pocket That Rocket and Giga and Muffin and Zenny and Zeph. Hey. And Riggs and Shin and Kawaii Crew Forever. Hey now. Let me open up the game. This one. Yes. Start game. Okay. It's setting up. Dude, I'm still crippled. It's actually so over. I think I already said before that, like, to get to the pantry, like, in the laundry room, there's, like, there's one step going down. Like, every single time I have to cross that step, I have to do it sideways because I can't, step down normally before getting crippled. It's actually so bad. Also, I didn't click start game. Oops. That's crazy, bro! Whatever! Think of the gains. I feel like, I don't know, man. Need life alert. I'm gonna have to start crawling on the floors, guys. I thought about it too for a second. I was like, maybe I should just walk around on my knees and hands and crawl everywhere. I can't do this no more. Does ibuprofen help with muscle ache? And bark? Okay, I'm not doing all that. I already did that when I was a kid. We don't need to go back. Also, hi Leo. Aren't you at work? Painkiller house, sure. Maybe I should actually go have that. I'm gonna be back. You can hear me crawl away. Okay, sorry. I'll be back. I do not say. You know what? Fine. I'll stretch right now. Okay. I'm gonna get the blue gel pill. You guys can watch the opening, okay? I'll be back. It turns out that somebody is in the bathroom that has the pills. So, I guess we're just gonna have nothing then. I can't have anything nice ever. It's okay though. We will be beasting it. Yeah. Just endure. Yeah. Just stop hurting. Okay. Let's just actually let me see if I can come up with a good summary for last time. You are strong. Yeah, you're right about that. I'm super strong. That's why I am the ultimate Ring Fit winner. Um, what the heck? Wait, what happened? Oh yeah. So last time, Remy was okay. So basically, last time, Takumi, he was like, there's some. Oh yeah, Remy and Aoi, which is the long haired cool girl. Um, they were fighting. They were fighting on the rooftops because Aoi was trying to kill us. And then Remy mind blasted her. And she also has a sword too. Um, and then Takumi wanted to check up on Nanami. And then he went to his house or his parents' house, and then the house is not there. And then Remy said that we are not a real person. And we are the real Nishijo Takumi's delusion. So we're fake. We're not real. And that's the lore drop that happened last time. Everything is a lie. Yeah. And that's like basically what I remember of last time. And that's all you need to know, I think. What happened directly before this though? Hello? Oh, it won't give me the backlog. It's whatever. Shall we start? Actually, let me settle in for a second. It's actually said this is why I don't exercise. Actually, normally I heal after like one day. But I think I don't know. Ring Fit for 4 hours was not good. Do you want us to turn off reps? Wow, how kind. How kind of you to say that, August Joy. I mean, honestly, it's my arms don't really hurt. It's my legs. But we don't have squat redeems, so we're good. Whatever. You're pissing me off. I think you messed up doing the strong shit at the start of Ring Fit. Yeah, I don't think my muscles were ready for that. We did not. Also, we didn't even warm up. we skipped the warm up routine in Ring Fit because we wanted to test stuff out and then we just never did it though. So perhaps that might be my fault. Okay, I want to see what happens, so I'm just gonna no more dilly-dallying. Human presence quickly faded from the hospital, cloaked in night. Perhaps after taking in all the life and death during the day, it took this time to regain balance. At this time, the hospital housed neither the scent of life nor the scent of death, only a quiet emptiness reigned. Wait, there's a hair in my mouth. Oh yeah, I also showered today. Surprise! Again! I'm like, I don't know, I've been really on top of it lately. I'm about to blow all my showers in the beginning of the year. Thank you. Hello, hi Mucky. Just woke up. It's 8:48. But it's good morning. I need some of those showers. Whatever. You don't need it. You don't even go anywhere. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like lately, my tolerance for how stinky I'm willing to get has lowered. Or heightened. So, yeah. We've been taking showers a little more often. Probably gonna head back to bed. Okay. Well, thanks for popping in, Mucky. Did you take those cold ones for the soreness? About that, I like stuck. Okay, so I turned it on cold, and then I was like standing in the corner, and then like I shuffled my way closer to like the shower head, And then like half my shoulder was covered in cold water, and I was like, we're turning that back on. I cannot do a cold shower, okay? I'm like, I know I should probably just take the plunge, but it hurts so bad. It's like, I don't know. It didn't help that it's like, I'm already cold just like standing there without the cold water. Also, hi West and Yandrea. Hello. Yeah, so, for the majority of the shower, I kept it lukewarm. And like, that's with like negative benefits. Like nothing, I don't get anything from a hot shower or a cold shower. I just get neutral. You can start on warm water and then slowly decrease the temp. Okay, the problem with my shower is that it's like, I don't know, you can like turn it like quite a decent amount and then the temperature doesn't change until like a certain threshold. So basically like you can't change it little by little. It's going to be hot, lukewarm, or cold. And you can't get like any like specific temperature. Because usually I want it warmer than lukewarm, and it's like scalding. And then I just, I take it because, I don't know, I just really like my warm shower, okay? But I don't know, it's just like, the temperature range is not very, there's not that much. Okay. Bon Yasuji chuckled to himself as he realized the odd nature of his thoughts. Despite the minor self-flagellation, it did indeed feel especially quiet tonight. It was not yet time for the lights to be on, leaving the corridor steeped in darkness. There was not even a single sign of any nurses. Immediately after stepping foot into the lobby, Bon was hit with a very bad feeling. There was no logical reasoning behind it. It was simply what one might call a detective's gut. Dude, the game's like so quiet, I don't even know if the audio's on. My gut is usually right for the most part. In his mind, he believed it to be an oddly superstitious thought, but this may have simply been a way to dismiss the feeling. While the taxi had driven him to the hospital, Bon had attempted to call Sua's phone numerous times. Oh yeah, and also Sua got kidnapped. Yeah. Also, hi, table, Domo. Yeah. But each and every one of them had failed, which only served to demonstrate his junior's precarious situation all the more clearly. Also, hi, Jeffrey. Hello. There was no time to waste. He had to find the place where Sua was being held within the large hospital and rescue him. All while not being detected by the kidnapper. The linoleum floor would have made his footsteps echo. To avoid this, Bon took his shoes off before entering the lobby. Ew, he's just like... I feel like he definitely has like stinky sock feet. They've been sweating inside those shoes. Also, hello, Toby's cool. It is pretty peak. Winter was swiftly approaching at this time of the year. A fact Bon was readily made aware of when the chill from the floor sent shivers up his soles. Okay. Oh. What the? Button! The sound of the automatic front door echoed throughout the room, followed by the voice of a girl calling out Bon's name. No one wanna imagine that? What do you mean? You think he has holes in his sock? He definitely does. He has like a hole in his big toe. Dude, my dad's socks have holes in them. He like doesn't get new ones. He just like keeps using the... I don't even know, man. Oh, it's this girl. My soles are shivering right now. Don't be scared, Jeffrey. It's alright. The surprise of seeing her in the lobby put Bon at a loss for words. He hurried toward her in a panic. Beyond her glasses, her eyes threw anxious glances at her surroundings. Why'd you follow me? I told you to hide somewhere safe. I'm sorry, but Bon looked for any signs of Momose, but she was nowhere to be seen. Realizing she had come alone, Bon scratched the top of his head with a concerned expression. You need to leave now. This isn't a game. I understand that. I do, but... If you understand, then take your butt. Right as he spoke, a creaking sound came from the hallway across the lobby. In the very center of this empty, dark hallway, slowly an empty wheelchair made its way toward Bon and Yua. What the? He was like on the wheelchair and then he saw them and then like just got out and started running. Then at nearly the same exact time, someone could be heard running up the stairs. Shogun tweaking. Yeah. You were trying to get out of here now, you hear me? Before he had even finished giving his warning, Bon had already started running. He followed the footsteps up the stairs without waiting for Yua's answer. Given his typically languid demeanor, the speed at which Bon moved was nothing anyone could have imagined. I feel like Bon running would be kind of scary looking. Also the wheelchair and the fire emoji. Shogun got the Hot Wheels. I can't. As he followed the footsteps, Bon found himself on the roof of the outpatient ward. There were lines of shrubbery installed on the rooftop, forming a garden of sorts. It was most likely a space of healing for the patients there, but regrettably, as lights were off, Bon could not see what kind of flowers were blooming there. Given the fact that Bon was on the roof, it was only natural that the wind would blow strong. With ragged breaths, Bon quickly surveyed his surroundings. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is where the man behind the footsteps must have run, but now he was nowhere to be seen. Oh, was I led here on purpose? Rest. I did not say that. The man had fled while causing sounds that had seemed purposeful. Bon could not think of any other reason for him to have done that aside from leading him here. Bon did not have his gun on him, as he was apprehensive about being unarmed. He looked for something that could serve as a weapon, but to no avail. With a gulp, he wiped away the sweat on his forehead with his fingers. Step by step, he made his way to the center of the garden. Here and there, Bon could see a few hiding spots tucked within the shadows of the benches and shrubbery. He put himself into a fully alert state, one in which he could respond to a potential attacker, no matter the direction they came from. The garden was set up in a circular fashion with benches placed around it in accordance with its shape. Bon strained his eyes as he looked at each bench in order, and on one of those benches, his eyes landed upon a strange object. Keeping a close look on his surroundings, he slowly approached the bench. As he got closer to it, its shape was made clear to him. Oh my god, it's Darth Spider! It was the size of a soccer ball, round and dark. It was a severed human head. I don't think that's what that is. Bond, who investigated countless murder cases involving dismemberment in the past, quickly recalled an image of a photo he had once seen. The bad feeling in his chest grew stronger and stronger. Recognizing the possibility of it being his junior's head, vengeful anger and furious rage toward the perpetrator bubbled up from within. I love Star Wars. Yeah, also Haibutasu. Bond gritted his teeth and drew even closer to the bench. The object did not move a single inch. The wind of the night continued to blow. Oh. Then Bond heard a gunshot! He froze in response to the sudden sound. Normally the detective would duck and investigate the direction of the sound had come from, but he was unable to do even that. No. In actuality, there was no need for him to do that anymore? Uh-oh! Feeling a burning heat in his chest, Bond touched it with his hand! A slippery sensation. Something was flowing out from his body, accompanied by the very particular smell of blood. Bruh, he dead. Also, hi, Monkey. It was a good run. He was too close to the truth. Therefore, he must die. Only a short moment following the gunshot did Bond's mind begin to register pain within him. He had been shot. The moment he realized this, all its strength left his legs. Uh-oh. Blop. Unable to remain standing, he collapsed to the ground. Get up! Oh. What? Sua? There's no way it's him! There's no way. There's no freaking way. The footsteps from... Wait, my fruity voice is gonna be real good for him, though. The footsteps from earlier were approaching him. As his vision grew blurry, he desperately looked up at the person drawing near. A dark shadow, with a gun in its hand. A shadow so dark, Bond could not recognize his face. Man, a voice came. I told you to back off, but you couldn't help yourself. A voice he recognized. A real shame, sir. Bond collapsed in a heap, was met with the ridicule of one man, Sua Mamoru. Sua, you shot me? You bet! Guess it's time to celebrate my first shot while out on the field, eh? As he laughed into the night, Sua casually picked up the object from the bench. Well, I've got you here, sir? You were eyeing this an awful lot. Is it really that weird to see? This Dark Spider helmet, I mean, Sua, who had now returned to Bond, held the dark helmet in front of the detective's face in an ostentatious manner. Uh-oh. He got the evil little thing next to his eye. A wrinkle. Serves me right. He turned evil, yeah. How could he? The imposter was among us. The imposter was Sua. Twink death. Yeah. A shame. I look like that when I turn evil. Okay. Did I always have that? Or is that something else? I think it's default. Oh, I see. As Bond laughed, his vision grew blurrier and blurrier. Both his arms and legs felt extremely cold. His chest hurt, but not just for the physical pain. He also felt an intense gaze upon him, but he had no more strength to conclude whether it was Sua's or someone else's. Knowing that his life would only last a few more minutes, Bond forced his growingly heavy body to face upward. With his arms and legs outstretched, only the night sky lay above him. A sky overcast with no stars to be seen, but even if there were any left in the sky, Bond had long since lost the ability to see them. After a few coughs, the taste of blood spread throughout his mouth. So, I've got a word. You're a schmuck, and you're still hopeless. A hopeless kid, a bonehead, schmuck of a detective beyond help. Also, Catortol, thanks for following, and also hi guilty. But still, I never once doubted you. You were giving us way too much trouble, sir. Nothing I could do about it. I get what you mean. Bond's breathing grew increasingly shallow. Only a faint wheezing sound could be heard leaking from his throat. Before long, he would be unable to perceive anything anymore. Who the hell are you? With his consciousness fading in and out, Bond spoke one final question, and in response, Sua pointed the muzzle at Bond, then gave his reply. I'm Oh. I'm a bona fide wizard! Oh. You schmuck. Before either of them could realize it, the wind had stopped blowing. The darkness had quickly turned to a place of serenity, and within it, 2 figures remained frozen still. But that too remained only for an ephemeral moment. Sua's finger, now curled around the trigger, slowly moved inward. May the divine light save you, sir! Oh. Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! This is what my server looked like. I'm such an ugly loser. Kill me. Killing myself. Oh. Grim had joined the room. Current 2 uses. That's a high price to go. I'm so ugly. Kill me. Kill me. Why? Lol lol lol. Kill me. Kill R. After all this time, you only now become Chuni Lamau. Kick him. Or were you rejected by an IRL girl? This might make me bowl. I don't know yet. Oh, he's gonna take out the itch part. In that case, I've got some good news for you. Kill me. Kill E. Kill me! If you stay a virgin till 30... Kill me. Kill D. You become a wizard! Any wizards in chat? Or is that too much? Kill Mr. Me! You're not 30. Zephyrin! Yeah, I think Zeph's a wizard. Kill me. That's a pro tip! Add Motaberry? Yeah, whatever. I'm not 30. Kill me. Speaking of pro tips... Kill me. Apparently there's gonna be a festival in about an hour. Okay, I'm not reading that anymore. Nahar needs to get over it. I'm 30 but no wizard powers? That's so unfortunate. What's the point? Grim don't gaff, it's true. It'll be at Shibuya Scramble Crossing. Kill me! Shut up! Bruh, how much... Jesus, you're annoying! WTF lol. It's true, it's true. Well, if that's what you want, you should go. Oh. You're a celebrity, so you'll be the center of attention. Maybe you can get someone there to kill you? Here. Turning off my PC monitor, I hugged my knees with my arms. Oh. Someone please kill me. Do you hear me, Dad? Oh, perhaps I've been holding her in my sweaty hands for a while. Her slender limbs were all sticky. Not only that, but her arms had been bent. Is he holding his... Oh, he was holding Seroton. Okay. Hey, open up! Get back here, Nyanyami, queen. That voice! I saw hot water. It couldn't be, but how? There was no way I misheard that. Out of every girl that visited my base, there was only one dumbass that would scream outside of it like that. Nanami was there, or here. I was somewhat surprised at how indifferent I felt in response to that fact. I just didn't care. What would her coming here while I was this far gone even do for me? Besides, it wasn't like it was out of the ordinary for Nanami to come here. Hadn't Rimi said that she was going to rescue her anyway? If you don't, we don't right now, you really mean? The noise was starting to irritate me. Just leave a monster like me alone! I'm so ugly! Nanami should have just focused on her right hand, not me. Not that I knew what had happened to it. I didn't have it in me to talk to anyone anymore! Hey! But she was being too loud, so I was forced to get up from my chair and head to the door. The door seemed oh so far away to me, which made me realize I was scared to see her. No, open the damn door! Oh. Oh, there you are! Hey. Boutique, away, Boutique! As I opened the door, Nami smiled and waved at me. I froze in place. She was acting way too normal. She was acting way too energetic. I'd seen it. A white bandage wrapped around her right wrist. So why? Did I remember the phone call I'd gotten a few hours earlier? The pained voice asking me to give her right hand back. And now that the smile she had right now and the bandage around her right wrist. Yeah, save us, Najimi. Uh-oh. I keep getting trigger happy. Contradicted each other. Nanami was contradicting herself. Oh, I see. She was also a delusion. She had to be. I never had a little sister named Nanami to begin with. I got it now. That had to be it. After ignoring her and heading back into my room, I sat down on the sofa. I once again took hold of my Seiretan figure and gripped her tight. So tight, in fact, that my hand hurt slightly, but it didn't matter because that pain too was a delusion. What's wrong, big bro? You don't look like you're doing too hot! Everything in this world was made up of delusions. Delusions developed only within my mind. Both me and this delusion I was looking at were fake. But you playing games all night? You really need to start acting more like a person and less like you're nocturnal or something! Up. What you say? Shut up! Hey, you don't talk to me like that, you know! Do you think I'm gonna let you say whatever you want just because you're my brother? Shut up. You delusionary sister! Delusionary! Also, hi, Sardine. My bad. But you should know better. I surrendered my body to the sofa and looked up at the ceiling. With no particular goal in mind, I started counting the rusty spots. I didn't want to look at Nanami. I'd only feel empty if I did. Well, not that I cared about whether I felt empty or not, given I was a delusionary existence. Hey, big bro! Are you really okay? You're not really acting like yourself! Worrying about me like a good little sister, huh? My delusional sister was worried about me. That fact alone filled me with anger. Besides, who was she to have come in my room like she owned the place? Oh, I know, you're hungry, aren't you? When is the incest switch gonna flip? I feel like that'll only happen in the Nanami route. I feel like he's a little too depressed to be thinking about anything. Wait, I got a hangnail. Crunch, okay. I gritted my teeth. What do you need to move for? I can make anything! Take it off. Wait, what? Guys, I think the flip has switched. Hey, you want to take out? Okay! No one said a thing about takeout.
鶏肉だとやっぱ
Just let me make you something! How's fried chicken sound? I never made out my own before though!
別
Nothing I'll do just because you asked for it! I was just in the mood for some fried chicken! And I don't want to go out for it, that's all! This Nanami was really annoying. The fact that she was so similar to the real one wasn't something I could ignore. Wait, did a real Nanami even exist in the first place? Then what was this Nanami? The real Nanami? My head became a mess, so I stopped thinking. I didn't care anymore. At the end of the day, everything was a delusion. Oh, thank God. Take off the bandage. Oh, lol. Just take it off, you dumbass.
包帯って
Bandage? Oh, this?
転んで打撲しただけ
I just found hurt myself, no big deal. Just a fall? Was it true or was she lying? I would know if she took it off.
ほんと
I swear, you're the most selfish person I
じゃあ
know!
約束してよ
But fine, promise me that if I take off the bandage or take the bandage off, you'll chew up! The sound of rustling cloth rang throughout the quiet room, followed by a ring in my ears. My head hurt. These two were delusions though, so I paid them no mind.
これで
There! You happy now?
ちょっと
Oh, hello! I just went in trouble to take it off, so the least I could do is look at it! I sluggishly lowered my gaze. Nanami had rolled up her uniform sleeve, and now she was sticking her right hand out toward me, and when I looked at her slender arm, I saw... What is that? Why is there... Oh! Blood, dripping blood, bloody words had been cut into her arm, and they said...
その目誰の目
Whose eyes are those eyes? My vision flashed, and when it passed, just like that, the horrifying wound on her arm was gone. I've been hyperventilating, so I moved to catch my breath. I forcefully bit my lip. Wheat. Nanami was rubbing the arm she had taken the bandage off of.
青あざ
Thankfully, the bruise was gone now! It was super swollen at first! I didn't know whether that was the truth or not. Sure, there wasn't a wound there, but there had to have been before. I didn't understand anything anymore. I don't want to think anymore! I once again laid my head on the sofa. Hey, Nanami. Without meeting her eyes, I called out to my sister, or to the girl whose identity I wasn't sure of. I don't care whether you're real or fake, so... Right now, I only want one thing. Will you kill me? Uh-oh. He got popcorn sealing in his shipping container. I don't know, maybe it's like those bumpy steel stuff. At the front entrance to AH Tokyo General Hospital, Kusunoki Yua fixed her gaze beyond the automatic door. Having been told by Bond to get out of here now, she reluctantly complied and went outside. However, in her worry, she could not bring herself to go any farther. Bond had followed the mysterious figure and vanished up the hospital stairs. It had not even been 3 minutes since then, but hoping that Bond had already returned, Yua peeked into the lobby. That was after Bond had reached into the hospital alone, or headed into the hospital alone. Yua had ignored Momose's orders and followed after him, all so she could get one step closer to the truth behind her little sister's death and the true perpetrator. The person that had told Bond to back off over the phone had abducted Bond's junior. Someone who had been named Suasan was most likely the same one that had killed her sister Mia. That was the feeling... What? Remember that I abducted Bond Jr., someone who had no name to... Oh. Okay. That was the feeling Yua had, and as such, she was unable to hold back her impulsive emotions. Despite Bond's various warnings about the dangers of involving herself with this case, Yua had come nonetheless. Moreover, it was not as though Yua would be able to achieve anything by coming here. She was nothing more than a powerless high schooler after all. Somewhere in her mind, Yua hoped that Bond would simply come running gallantly back after apprehending the culprit. If that happened, she would have the opportunity to question them directly. Why did my sister have to die? That was the only thing Yua had to ask. Duh. Suddenly, Yua felt a gaze upon her. She nervously scanned her surroundings. It had not even been 2 hours since the sun had set, yet oddly enough, the hospital's front entrance was eerily quiet. Right next to it was the urgent care entrance, which also served as the entrance for emergencies. And yet, not even there housed any signs of a human presence. A train gently ran along its tracks beside the hospital. Hardly any cars passed by the large street in front of it, and there was nary a single passerby. Housed between the sleepless cities of Shibuya and Shinjuku, where Yua was akin to an abyss of darkness formed in the interstices? What? I don't know what that means. Of 2 bursts of blinding light. No figure that could conceivably be responsible for the gaze was visible. Holding back her anxiety, Yua placed her hand on her chest and let out a small sigh. Following this, she found herself glancing over at the hospital ward. Oh. Hello? Wait, that outfit's kind of cute. Do you think she also has lingerie? I'm just curious. Okay. I was just wondering. Okay. Her outfit's really cute though. It's like the cardigan and the dress combo. Me likey. There at the entrance to the hospital ward stood a single girl. The lights were out, rendering the area very dimly lit, and yet the girl's figure was clearly visible amid the darkness. Kinda suits you? I feel like this is something I'd design. I like the mini cardigan. This is literally a Mota outfit. I need to take it. Mia-chan! Without intending to, Yua whispered that name. Her sense of reason told her it was impossible, but nonetheless, she could not keep those words from escaping. Short skirt though, I guess. Yeah. Mota's not a harlot that would wear a short skirt. Just make it pants or like bloomers, and that's basically a Mota fit. Also, if they could design outfits like this, what's up with the other casual outfits? Why are they kind of ugly AF? I'm just saying. Too long, in my opinion. What? Really? This is like pencil skirt, or like a little shorter than pencil skirt. Honestly, it kind of depends on where the crotch is, but I feel like it's like a good finger. Was it palms length? Oh, I guess hers is clenched. She just has short arms. Lol. The girl was a mirror image of her, a mirror image of her twin sister that was no longer of this world. Moreover, Yua recognized the clothes she was wearing. She knew almost for a fact that they were her sister's clothes. The possibility of her perhaps being a ghost filled Yua with fear that made her hair stand on end. Suddenly, the girl turned and headed for the automatic door, making the entrance to the hospital ward. The moment she grew close enough, the door quietly slid open. It isn't a ghost. Yua was in shock, but before she could register anything more, she promptly ran after the girl into the hospital ward. Guys, I think it might be over for Yua. Well, maybe not over, but I don't know about this hospital. Inside, perhaps due to it being past closing time, it was even quieter than outside. Each time Yua took a step forward, her footsteps echoed forth into the depths of the corridor. It had been just the same in the outpatient ward, but the fact that it was even quieter here made her very uneasy. No way everyone dies in this route? I mean, It could happen. Yeah, you never know. The girl had disappeared up the stairs. Yua heard the faint sound of laughter coming from ahead. It's like a scene straight from a ghost story. With that on her mind, Yua cautiously made her way up the stairs step by step. She arrived on the second floor. Glancing around the corridor, she did not see anyone, something she had expected. But just as she was suspecting that it may have been a mere illusion... A girl's laughter sounded from the floor above. That voice and the sound of its laughter were identical to what Yua had heard time and time again in the past. Hi, Onibo. Hey, Onibo, period. Climbing to the third floor and looking down the corridor, Yua saw a girl with the same face as her standing there. One of the victims of the first new gen case the group dive, her little sister who should have died 2 months ago. Kusunoki Mia was stood right there with an unmistakable sense of presence. That's impossible! Yua removed her glasses and rubbed her eyes. However, after putting her glasses back on, she looked to see that Mia was still there.
Mia-chan, nano?
Is it you, Mia-chan? Oh. Wait, why does her sister sound like that? I thought it was supposed to be a younger sister and she got the sultry voice. What do you think? Toggle right now? Do you think that'd be double lingerie? Oh my goodness! What? Wait, she has black and she has white? Oh! Guys, I didn't think this was possible. I just forgot that I thought she just always had black, but I guess they actually changed it. What? Guys, this is Chaos Head Noah. Yeah, I need to turn that off. You are so fake, Mota! Whatever. We only get to see like flashes of, okay? It's not my fault. And also, when I was checking for lingerie, Yua stopped being like that present in the story. My head chaos right now? Yeah. A voice so clear it could never be an illusion. And that intrepid smile on her face, that laughter in the air, it was exactly the same as Yua remembered from her sister. Mia had always acted this very same way in order for her to be the wrongdoer in the eyes of others. She laughed like that all the time.
Mia-chan.
Mia-chan! Do you really think that I'm Mia and you're Yua? What do you mean? What if you got it backward? You're Mia. You is the one who died. And you're the one who killed her. What are you saying? So hi, Tobes. You were so displeased with the love your parents had for your older sister, you went online and hired an assassin? And on top of that, to make it seem like a suicide, you made 4 strangers jump alongside her? You posed as a poor big sister mourning her little sister's death, tears full of deceit running down your face, and once you got your parents' love that they only had for your big sister, you laughed from the deepest depths of your heart. You're wrong! I'm Yua! And who can prove that exactly? I should be Yua! But you're not sure. What can prove that I am me? Your face, your name, your memories. Even though it's me! I can't prove who I myself am. Could it be that I'm Mia? Didn't you look into all sorts of things? Multiple personalities. Sleepwalking.
記憶捏造
Fabricated memories. And lastly,
妄想
delusions. The concepts Yua herself had been looking into prior to now showed just how real the ambiguity of memories, or perhaps recollections, truly was. She didn't know nor understand herself anymore. Who was she? Yua cradled her head as she shook it in denial.
あなたは誰
Who are you? Was she Yua, who had always played the good child and was automatically loved and cherished by her parents? Was she Mia, who had always played the bad child and was actively hated by her parents? The child who, despite her actions being her own, oft cast her sister glares of jealousy and hatred?
さあ私
Now you... Mia, or possibly Yua, guided Yua, or possibly Mia, as she walked down the corridor soundlessly. Also, hi Mantis. Who is who? Yua is supposedly the glasses one. And Mia is the one without glasses. But she might be getting gaslit, but I don't know. Is this you and Sister Berry? We don't look the same. My sister looks more Asian than I do.
私と同じ目に遭いなさい
To suffer the same fate as you. Yua and Mia, identical twins, faces a mirror image of another, and the boundary that served to differentiate the two was growing more and more blurred. You and me? Wait. Oh my god! You are and me are! Wait. This is so deep, guys. Those who know. Chills. It's chills. The two enormous boxes stood tall within the darkness. Unbelievable, that's what I'm saying. And yet, compared to the nearby Shinjuku skyscrapers, they were akin to a small child looking up at their parents. Those who you are. The hospital roof, that was where Yua found herself, having been led there by Mia. The section of the towering fence had been torn open just wide enough to allow a person to fit through it. Whether this was an intentional effort, none could say. Mia casa es Yua casa. Me house is your house. Or, sorry, my. Those who you are know. Bueno, yeah. What part is yikes? Zeph's comment or my pronunciation? Mia and Yua, after moving through the torn section to the outer side of the fence, both now stood at the edge of the roof. Before them, the outpatient ward As that location was lower than the hospital ward, the entire breadth of the roof garden was visible to them. Whatever. However, the lights were still turned off, so even if there were people there, Yua would be unable to know. Bread. The wind blew strongly on the rooftop. The gale made Yua and Mia's soft hair flutter, along with the hems of their clothes.
私たちは
In the beginning, we were both one.
また
So now, we're simply returning to one again.
一歩を踏み出せば
Did you take one step?
あなたは
I shall become you. You shall become me. Yua, her eyes vacant of all light, mechanically whispered those emotionless words. Spreading her arms to maintain her balance, she endured the uprising wind. Beside her, Mia, arms spread just as Yua's were, looked at her sister and smiled.
耐える必要なんてないよ
Oh. You don't have to endure for long,
あなたは
but you do have to learn what it feels like. My pain.
さあ飛んで
So time to jump.
そうすれば
That way,
私もあなたも
both you and I will share the same pain.
私はどっ
Which,
ちなの
Am I?
私
They like the Vinky brother. Oh my god, they're both blonde too. Me or you?
それを聞いても意味はないわ。
There's no point in asking
どっ
that.
ちにしたって
No matter which it is,
あなたは飛ぶ。
I will jump, you will jump. All hesitation left when Yua disappeared, and so, moving her foot forward, she... Oh. A gunshot tore through the dark night. And with a start, Yua came to her senses, realizing where she was. She let out a frightful scream. I'm not going to lie. I don't know any of the girls' gigolomaniac powers. WTF is happening? We have to see him get shot again. Yeah. Well, okay. At least for Remy got the weird, was it projecting delusions onto other people thing going on. Was it the pigtailed twin-tailed girl is just like telepath. Aoi Senna, I forgot. She just was swinging her sword around. Yeah, and then I think Yua has not been seen with a sword yet, so I have no idea. The sheer height of where she stood immediately disorientated her, making her lose her balance. She very nearly fell, but in her desperation, she shot her hand toward the fence behind her and grabbed onto it. Because of this, she successfully managed to avoid being met with a terrible fate. The gun had come from the roof of the outpatient ward, leading her to look at it once more. In the circular clearing on the roof garden, she managed to spot multiple figures. There were two of them. One was on the ground, and the other stood beside them.
Bansan.
Bansan? Had the detective shot someone, or had the detective been shot by someone?
何をしてるの?
What are you doing?
どうして私と同じ痛みを味わ
Why
う
would you suffer the same pain as me?
そんなの卑怯よ。
You're such a coward. Do you realize how fair that is?
みやちゃん。
Mia-tan.
違うわ。私は
No.
ユアよ。
I'm Yua.
ユアは
But
私。
I'm Yua.
ミヤはあなた。
No, you're Mia.
あなたは一体
But what on earth
何なの?
are you?
私はあなたの
I'm whatever you wished for.
あなたは私の望
You are whatever... You are what I wished for. Oh. Mia reached for her sister, placing her hands around Yua's neck. She began to strangle her. Yua felt a strong pressure on her throat. She could no longer breathe. Mia was no ghost. She definitely had a body of flesh and blood, and now she was strangling Yua with it.
お願い。死んでよ。
Please die for me.
今日ぐらい
Just this
私の
once.
お願いを聞い
Do
て
this for me.
いつも我慢してきた
I've endured this all alone for far too long. Yua's vision grew crimson. She reached her hands out into the air in front of her, but found herself unable to grasp anything. I'm going to die! Awash with the most extreme dread, using her whole body, Yua called upon strength she did not know she had, as she desperately tried to break free from Mia's grasp. But Mia was too strong. Yua was unable to move her even a single inch. Even Yua's thoughts were dyed crimson. It was as though her consciousness was being coated in a layer of viscous blood. In a desperate frenzy, she shook her head so violently her glasses fell from her face, and from that point onward, to an outside observer, Yua and Mia were no longer distinguishable. It did not matter who killed whom. The result was arbitrary. If Yua died, all Mia would have to do was become Yua. If Mia died, all Yua would have to do was become Mia. Feelings of resignation steadily spread throughout Yua's heart. Before her eyes was Mia's, or possibly Yua's face. Seeping with anger, not wanting to see such a sight, she looked away. Oh. And what vaulted into her red field of view was the shrubbery and the flowers adorning the roof garden. Oh my god, the sword! I guess this is her sword reveal. In her mind, you had felt that there was a shadow among those flowers, the likes of which she had never seen before. Though perhaps it was simply an illusion, she had dropped her glasses in the struggle after all. However, no longer able to breathe and suffering from so much pain, a faint sense of peace gradually rose from within her. Despite her thoughts of simply surrendering herself and peacefully passing on, her instinctive desire to not die denied her of that peace. It made Yua extend her hand toward that disparate shadow. Lol. Her distance from the shrubbery was about 2 meters. How she was now, there was no way she could reach it, even if she were to extend her hand. And yet, her fingertips touched something hard and cold. She then grasped it almost completely unconsciously. The second she did so, Kusunoki Yua's consciousness, right on the verge of fading, instantly became clear as though the haze had been dispelled from her mind. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, flower petals. There was an invisible yet fierce impact. Her sister, rained upon by showering red lights akin to petals, was blown away. Oh. She gone? Languidly standing up as she gasped for air, Yua looked at what she was holding and instantly doubted her eyes. Okay! It was a sword. Me and my Windows Movie Maker. Yo! All too sharp like the wit shown by the other. All too elegant like the glasses worn by one. All too immaculate, all too vigorous. All too profound its nature veiled, all too delicate its frame easy to fracture. And so beautiful it beckoned tears from all who laid eyes upon it, and so beautiful it beckoned tears from... Okay, the fire writing is fire now. What on earth? An object now in her hands. It reminded Yua of Ayase's sword that she had seen at the overpass, and of the sword that Bon had spoken of, Senna's. Oh. What was that? Mia, after being blown away by the mysterious impact, she had been buried in the shrubbery. As she held her head, she freed herself from it and clawed back to her feet. What have you done? Mia-chan, I think I finally understand why I went to such great lengths to learn the truth behind your death. Did you try to kill me? Did I almost just die again? In the end, I was afraid of you. I thought you had let yourself die out of spite. I didn't understand you. I wanted to prove that your death wasn't my fault. I wanted to feel some kind of relief. I'm the worst big sister ever, huh? Why? Why will you die? She could no longer get through to her. Their two selves, once together in the beginning, had now diverged completely, never to return once again. Oh. Mia reached to grab her once more, reminded of the pain she had experienced before. Yua's trembles of dread returned, leading her to... No! Oh. Brandished her sword, it carved a sharp trail, and then cut the ghost in half. Mia's movements came to a halt, and with a look of shock on her face, she traced the wound of gouged flesh with her hand, beginning from the left side of her torso, and ending all the way to her right shoulder. No blood sprang forth. Mia-tan died 2 months ago. So, if that's true, who are you? Countless particles large enough to be seen by the naked eye came flowing out from within Mia. Her body now enveloped in bubbles. gradually collapsed to the ground as her silhouette faded and faded. It was now transforming into something else. Yua, with feelings of incredulity, saw what it was. After a moment's wait, a man with an impressively large physique appeared in Mia's place. He was wearing a denim shirt or skirt. Denim shirt, jeans, and a rucksack on his back. You had never seen this man before. Who are you? Why did you turn to Mia-chan? How did... Yua backed away in confusion, still holding her D-sword. The man was similarly bewildered. He had likely not predicted that he would be uncovered, leaving him to act in a very clearly frantic manner. I'm the one who confused here. This rat's a gigalomaniac. Nobody fucking told me. The evil otaku. Yeah. Shit, what do I do? And then, ignoring gravity itself, it came flying in, its path almost horizontal. Huh? By the time the man looked behind him, it had already perforated the rucksack on his back. From that same rucksack, a pale flash of light surged. The man, as though he had just received an electric shock, stiffened up like a pole. His eyes shot wide open, and only a moment later, he lost consciousness, falling face first to the ground. He foamed at the mouth, and every so often, his body would twitch. The object had pierced the rucksack. Oh. Why does his backpack look like that? It looked like a little turtle. Ninja turtle. Smited by Allah. Yeah. With a sword quite like the one Yua had just obtained a moment ago, with beautiful curves adorning its every edge. Whose sword is this? I kind of forgot. Wait, this is Rimi's one, I think. This is... You remember the sword? She had seen it once before. Or maybe it's Aoi's. I forgot. A single presence approached her. Yua raised her head. Someone then emerged from the darkness. Oh! What the? Hey. I was curious about what was transpiring, but to think the disturbance would be so great. Whose sword is that sword? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kishimoto-san! With a change in her expression, Ayase glanced at the sword Yua held in her hands. I can feel it. The greater will. So that was the reason behind why I came to stay in this hospital. She's still wearing the green skin gown? What does that mean? Oh, the green screen? I see. It's not that green, okay? It is, I don't think it matches her, but she can wear what she wants. She's healing. The Greater Will, Elden King reference. Also, hi, Big Hat. This game came out before Elden Ring. I like it. I feel like it's just like it's like really bright, and like paired with her like kind of already bright hair, it's like it's a lot. I feel like I'd look better on Rimi. No games came out before Elden Ring. Okay. Yua had sunk into the ground, dumbfounded. Ayase picked up the glasses that had fallen near her, crouched down in front of Yua, and peered at the girl's face. Oh. Okay. What's going on over here? Then with her slender fingers, she brushed Yua's hair aside and gently put her glasses back into place. So you too are one of the Black Knights of Gladual. And with that, Ayase gave a faint, transient smile. Where my hug at, though? What the? Did he have chips on his table? You kill me. Also, hi, Knife. Or, I still don't know. I'm just saying Knife. Wait, he just like you? I do not eat it straight off the table. Are you crazy? I eat it in a bag. She kind of got the grandma drip on. Yeah, well, I mean, she is a hospital patient. I'm not sure how well you're gonna look in those. Nanami's face stiffened, but shortly after that, she put on a clearly forced smile.
I
swear, you tell the worst jokes, big bro! That reaction wasn't like her. Normally, she wouldn't just laugh it off. Normally, she'd angrily yell, "Don't say that, you dumb jerk," then spend the next few minutes reprimanding me. Well, not that it mattered. I didn't care. If she wouldn't kill me, I had no more business with this Nanami. She could just up and vanish for all I cared. Yeah, wear my Gucci hospital gown. Oh. I locked eyes with Seiraton. If only Seiraton was in the third dimension, she would have gladly granted my wish. If I was gonna be born a delusionary existence anyway, at least let me be born in the second dimension. Hey, Doku-san! I have something I need to tell you! So, that bangle you gave me, I lost it! I know what you want to say, but why were you more careful? But that's the thing. I really treasured it. But I still have no clue where I lost it. What? You treasured it? Seriously? Incredible. Genuinely fucking incredible. Comedy gold, really. Besides, I gave you it, didn't I? So it's worthless anyway. Besides, the fact that I'd given Nanami the bangle in and of itself was suspicious. It could have been a delusion too, for all I knew. That was why nothing in this world was worth anything. Each and everything in my memories was worthless! It was the first present you ever gave me! Why did you have to use it? People, are you listening to me? Why are you always like this? Her head hung low and her fists clenched tight. Nanami let out a faint whisper. Why can't you just show your reliable side every once in a while and let a good big boy the wood? What now? If you're here to criticize me, you're wasting your time. After all, I'm a delusionary existence. All I did was stare blankly at Seiraton's smile. There was no reason to listen to Nanami. It was all pointless. After all, I was a delusionary existence. Every day, up until now, I've always tried my absolute hardest. All while telling myself I have to hang in there, but I just can't help it. After going through so much, even I want someone to take care of me sometimes. To spoil me. No, not just someone. I like to be you people. You're right, people. After all, I can't do anything on my own. Just think that I'd like to rely on for you, you know? I know you don't like being told to do stuff. And you're always stacking up anyway, so I guess there's no point trying to change that. Wait, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, even I have moments where I want someone to vent to, a shoulder to cry on, you know? And when that happens, I just want my big boy to be nice to me, you know? Come on! It's the very face! I'm really sad right now! I lost my big Take it off. Leo, you're ruining the moment. Raising my head in a daze, I saw Nanami crying. Oh my god, wait, her little crying spot is kind of cute. She's like a little bunny. She was hanging her head low, and while she was trying her best to hold them in, tears ran down her pained face all the same. Oh. Okay, I guess we're moving on. Upon opening a glass door, the very moment Rimi entered what appeared to be a lobby, a twitch of fear ran through her. A chill breeze, cold enough to freeze her over, crept up her legs. I will wear some pants next time. There was no sign of anyone. A fact that was obvious for this place, and this place alone, and yet, when Rimi thought about what awaited her ahead, she could not help but wish that someone could have been there with her. Guys, I need to pee. I'm sorry, I've been holding it in. I'll be back. That's a hi Voodoo. You can hear my getting up. Sorry, my nervous laugh. I don't want to say that. Okay, let's move sideways. Okay, I'm gonna actually use the table. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this. Okay, we got us successfully. I start shaking. I'll be back, okay? Okay. I'm back. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop obsessing over poop smelling. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man. Fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop obsessing over poop smelling. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man. Fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop obsessing over poop smelling. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man. Fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop obsessing over poop smelling. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man. Fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop obsessing over poop smelling. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man. Fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed it. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop obsessing over poop smelling. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man. Fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry guys, I took so long, but you have to carefully maneuver our way around the house. Cool. Anyways, we got some almonds and some little Chips Ahoy bites. I basically pick snacks that I don't have to wash my hands for because I can't keep going up and down the pantry. Help, help. The seniors have it rough these days. It's true. I'll save my Chips Ahoy for later. Let's have some almonds. I can't open this. Okay, wait. I got it. Wait, is it because you're sore? Yes. I'm still sore from... What was it? Tuesday's Ring Fit? Or was it on Wednesday? I forgot. Oh no, it was Wednesday. Lol. Why would you say Tuesday, August? I did get rhabdo. I got rhabdo. My calves are eating itself alive. Ring Fit really is a killer. Also, I should have totally gotten the ibuprofen before I came back here, but I forgot. Next time I need to step out, I will. It's high time to double it up tomorrow. I don't know. I'm telling you, man. The most I'm willing to do is either every 2 weeks or every month. I cannot be doing that every week. Were you really doing less damage compared to Nino? Yes, I was a lower level than her. I'm craving snacks now, but I don't got anything at home. Then make some real food, Leo. It'd be easier if you do it every week. But like, I want to do things other than Ring Fit. You know? I have games I want to play. Gotta be doing it like twice a week? I don't know. That would mean that I have to be doing like, let's see. So if Avkai's in June, I'd be having to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like almost 8 Ring Fit streams. Are you crazy? I don't think so, guys. That's if I do it every two weeks. Work out in your own time, bro. Well, the thing is like, I'll be going to Japan in, was it April? So that's like basically 2 weeks of walking. No, we do not have to redeem the weight reps. Oh. Japan is enough, to be honest. It's true. Why do you hate me? It's supposed to be your training arc. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna sit down and do it. Does that make my workout less effective? If I'm just lifting? Nah, it's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't ever redeem that again. Unless you want to be on my shit list. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Honestly, it's like not the same direction as what's sore right now, because my arms are sore bending the other way and not like, oh. Why am I hated? Not enough points? Yeah. Keep it that way. I put them away too. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, are you guys done? Can I eat my almonds in peace? Yeah, good job. Thank you, Leo. No, only because not enough points. Shaking my damn head. Where are you guys' points going? It's not that expensive. Oh, thank you. You know what? An extra thank you to redeeming that instead of the other thing. Who redeems, to be honest? Lol. Yeah, the objectively better one. You're getting so strong. Can you give me a piggyback ride? No. I don't think I'll ever be able to give you a piggyback ride, Tango. I'm coming out of Okai in a wheelchair. Not cause you're... It's cause you're tall. And probably heavy. A picky front ride then? Ew! Hell no. Also, hi berries. Ugh, I'm so heavy. I'm so heavy and big and chunky. Hi berries. How was your stream? I was looking a little bit. Also, I'm taking a snack break. Okay? I'll officially declare that I'm snacking instead of gaming. But we will be back on it soon. It was fun. Were you just doing like whatever you felt in the moment? I feel like I'm too scared to do just chatting streams. Yeah, wow. I'm glad you had fun. I'll princess carry you, Tangio. Do you think you could, Sardine? Actually, I feel like you talk about working out. But you've also talking about like your back or like hurting your back. You got a back injury. I don't know if he should be doing that. She's just there standing and blinking or staring and blinking. Yeah. She's waiting to continue. That's why she's dotting. Mota, you have had at least 3 legendary just chatting streams. I've never just chatted. I've always drawn. I don't think I've ever had a stream where I went into it not having anything. As long as I'm not picking him off the ground, I'll be okay. How else are you supposed to do it then? You're like gonna take you up like from him sitting on the table or something? Yeah, okay, Grandpa. But you do stop where you're doing like midway and just chat instead? Okay, but that's not just chatting stream, okay? What I was talking about was what Barry's was doing, which is like just starting off like from the beginning, not doing anything. Or like having, I don't know, going wherever the road takes you. We've literally stuck around while you filed taxes? That was in Discord, not on stream, okay? That's not the same thing. Jumping from the roof into Sardine's arms and flattening him like a pancake? That sounds like a fetish. I'm not gonna lie. Tango got a flattening fetish. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna... Feeder and squish fetish? It's just like your tweet. In fact, let's pull it up. Look, feeder looking for a feedie. I love like the roll over part. Skeb gonna be crazy? Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, feeder looking for a feedie to roll over and crush me while I stuff them full of food to get them nice and plump for me. Requirements, will do anything. Must eat 10 meals a day. Let me get a good sniff at times. Determined face. Actually, what is this called? Like triumphant? Oh, face with a look of triumph. It's the one with the wind coming out of your nose. You did say you'd banned whoever skebbed inflation art of you, right? No, I didn't. In fact, I already have inflation art. In fact, let's share with the class. Yeah, I will take all art, even if it's fetish art, because my bar is low. I think the only I feel like I would not be able to take it seriously, but like I'll still accept it, you know? Like if it was poop art, I'd laugh at you for making it poop art. But I don't think I'd ban it. Where is it? I have to scroll kind of low. Actually, I could just look at my friend's Twitter. I know who made the creature. And she doesn't draw it super often, so I'm sure I can find it. Unless she didn't post it anymore. No! Does anyone have the art? This is so unfortunate. Drawing Mota with fat knees. Is that really your art comeback is gonna be leaning into fetish? I need this? Oh. Wait, let me scroll a little bit more. I got a feeling it's somewhere in here. Oh, I found it! Yeah, it's that picture that Leo sent. What is this? Oh. Me when I'm a balloon. This was in my old outfit. Those who know, or those who remember, which is probably nobody. But, yeah. Me when I'm a big balloon. Oh. Okay, I'm almost done with my almond. Classic Muta model. Yeah. Gulp. Sigh, okay, drawing Muta as a ball. Really, Sardine? You'll do that? I remember lie. Yeah. I'm trying to get like you for real. Then just eat more, thank you. Thai chili lime almonds from Trader Joe's, my beloved. That does sound pretty nice. My almonds were just plain though. They're just plain and salted. Oh. Immobile, here we come. So true. Ever get that thing where you inhale the water a little bit in your nose and like burns? Tango gotta pray to the bloat lord and start turbo bulking? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I hate things going up my nose. I hate the burning sensation. Okay, I'm locking back in. Before her was a soundproof door, a door akin to those of a movie theater. Oh man. I'm gonna start hiccuping again. This is why I shouldn't eat during stream, but I can't help it. It's just, I get so hungry. From a small crack within that gateway, the chilled breeze came wafting through. The breeze was accompanied by a white haze, a haze akin to the smoke that rose from dry eyes. Remy fiercely bit down on her lip. In her hands was her D-sword, already real booted. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, so no more being scared. Desperately telling herself that, she gulped a single time before proceeding to burst open the soundproof door with her shoulder. Oh my goodness. Why does it look kind of realistic? Or like the lighting on this is kind of scary. It like low-key could kind of look like a Dalek from Doctor Who. Like the face part. Yeah, it's not a Mota stream without me snacking. Rumi's eyes went wide at the scene. She saw before her, there stood a device that was beyond enormous, enshrined in the center of the dome-shaped room. It could be described only as a monster. An ominous sound rang faintly throughout the spacious room. It was a low-pitched noise akin to a deep growl of a beast. A sound that signified the device's operation.
What?
Doctor Who, your British is showing. Whatever. No, it too. It's already running. Oh, thanks to you. A voice replied to Rimi's vexed murmurs. Then when she heard that voice, Rimi felt her very soul tremble. Oh. Why does his face look like that? I was expecting him to look, a little more youthful. He kind of a UB though. Sakihata Rimi, it has been a year and a half since we last met, has it not? Emo old men kinda what, Moosh? I feel like kinda ... implies that they are hot. Oh, creepy? Okay. I'm not attracted? Okay, thanks for clarifying for the second time. But you're making me worry. Homo! Jeffrey, we don't use that kind of language here. Also, thanks for the water. And also, Snoowei. And welcome in. My bad. Yeah, you can't just call people homos. I like his fit. Yeah, his outfit is really cool. I like the dark purple and the burgundy. But his face card is declining. Rumi's instinct was to be engulfed in fear. Shivers rose from the depths of her heart. Save check. Okay, we can save. It's actually been kind of a while. Also, hi, Abominable memories attacked her consciousness. Her grim past was on the brink of being resurrected. To endure such a threat, Rumi strengthened the grasp on her D-sword and lightly shook her head. When she regained her hold, she shifted her gaze toward the voice. When she disheveled man spotted he looked so sad. He's evil, I'm pretty sure. Sad and evil. Right beside the enormous device, Noah too was him. The figure of a man donned in a suit, and by his side... What? What is he doing there? Huh? Wait, but what was the other Nanami then? Why is there two of them? I'm getting confused. She kind of look ethereal right now though. She's literally on the cross. She died for her sins. Nana-chan! Was Nishijo Nanami held captive? Her uniform was torn and a bandage soaked with blood was wrapped around her right wrist. Her head hung toward the floor and she looked terribly, terribly pale. Faced with such a pitiable sight, Rimi was at a loss for words. They do this to me all the time. Who's they? But also, you low-key kind of deserve it. What if Jesus was an anime girl? Yeah. Oh wait, what the? Crucified in Jesus of Nazareth likeness? No. What held her now could not be called a cross. It was something far different, for it took the shape of a pure, unadulterated malice. The entirety of this world's evil, the entirety of this world's disorder, the entirety of this world's immorality. Yeah, I read that right. Yeah, the evil claws. This is me when I'm at work instead of watching stream. It's kind of a good reaction image. Oh. I have no interest in knowing where you have been, nor where you have been doing these past 18 months. All I must say is that having you loiter here possess quite the trouble. Why is he French? He just looked like it. He got the blonde hair. I could make him British, but I think I already gave him French earlier. This man, Norose Genichi, spoke in a peaceful tone, but his voice was embedded with the sharpness of a blade. Doing everything in her power not to sink to her knees, Rimi glared back at Norose. Let Nana-chan go! Cause that's perhaps have been why you came here to rescue a friend. Let Nana-chan go! She has nothing to do with this. In that case, why not consult her directly? Norise's offer left Rimi confused. She was acting brave, but in truth, the moment she had seen Norose's face, her heart had been seized by fear and her legs had begun to tremble. Unable to move an inch from where she stood, she called out to the crucified Nanami. Nana-chan! Nanami's head ever so slightly stirred. Her eyes, which had been closed until that very moment, opened faintly. She raised her head and her hollow eyes fell upon Rimi. Rimi-san! Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm here to save you! In the middle of Rimi's sentence, Nanami's face twisted in pain. Her face was pale and her breathing labored. It hurts! It hurts! Then, with very little resistance, Nanami's body slid off the cross. Plop. Not Naya-chan!
リミさん
Hey! Amy-san! Without getting up from the floor, Nanami lifted her head and let her gaze roam around about the room. It was as if she was searching for something.
バング
No! My bangle!
ル見つからなくて
I can't find it!
ナナのバングル
I can't find it! Anywhere! She staggered to her feet, and this time she searched for her surroundings with her left hand.
バングル
Bangle?
バングルだね
It's a bangle, right? Got it. I know where it is. If we get out of here, we can go get it, Nana-chan. So let's go to the hospital, okay? My head! It hurts!
ナナは
Why did I?
リミさんの
No, you, Rimi-san. Where have we met
どこで会ったんだ
before?
っけリミさん
Rimi-san!
リミさん
Is that you? Rimi-san?
リミさんが
Anything? My bagel?
バングル嘘
No! Why? Why would you do something like that? Rimi, who realized that something was wrong with Nanami, instantly looked to Norose. With a scornful grin painted on his face, he simply observed Rimi and Nanami's exchange.
ナナちゃんに
What are you showing her? He kind of got like the little moe thing. Nanami's gaze was fixed on Rimi. Trembling like a newborn fawn, she slowly stood up and then she held out her right wrist as if offering Rimi her palm. A bandage drenched in blood, it almost appeared as if her hand was still connected. And yet, one after the other, vibrant scarlet drops fell from the bandage without reprieve. Blup. By her feet, a pool of blood grew larger and larger with each passing second. She needs medical attention fast! But despite how frantic she was, Rimi was unable to get any closer, for getting closer to Nanami would mean getting closer to that man. It frustrated her greatly, leaving her on the verge of
リミ
tears.
さんが
You have it the whole time, Rimi-san!
ナナちゃん帰ろう
Time to go, okay, Nana-chan? This
ど
way.
うして
I do take it from me!
返して
Give it back!
ナナのバングル
Give me my bagel back!
落ち着いて
Calm down, Nana-chan!
いいから
It's my job for my brother!
あれは
I want it! I don't want to have it!
返して
Give it back! Give it back!
ナナちゃん
Nana-chan! Give it back! Together with her pain scream. A single drop of blood fell from her right wrist. Before it had the opportunity to hit the ground, the drop crystallized at high speed. Originating from nothing, with the drop at its center, a mineral-esque object burst into view. It was as if a carapace formed from minerals had shattered or ripped through the rift in space. In a blink of an eye, it took shape. Oh my gosh, she got a nub! Wait, she kinda cute though. I forgot what button it was. Shift? Oh. My Chungus little sister. How could this happen? It resembled a cross more than the object that had previously held Nanami. Or perhaps it was a sword which pierced itself perpendicularly as if rejecting all. That's a D-sword!
返してよ
Give me back! Please! And Nanami, as if embracing it, held it close to her chest. Tears, born from all of the sadness within her, fell upon it. Her D-sword flickered scarlet, as if one with her pulse. Maybe don't give it back!
さんのこと
Maybe I'll make you pay!
そんな
No. This whole time, Nana-chan was
気がロマニ
a
アックスだ
gigalomaniac?
今日だけはナナのわがまま
I'm so confused right now, guys. I'm so confused. Why is there two Nanamis? Let me be selfish! That just works! I saw Nanami crying. She was hanging her head low, and while she was trying her best to hold them in, tears ran down her pained face all the same. I took one look at her, and then I returned my gaze to the ceiling, resuming my mission of counting rusted spots. Cry all you want. There's nothing I can do for you. I'm a delusionary innocence, after all. I didn't know. Don't say that! There's no way you're a delusion, people! Because I remember you from when we were big kids! I'm always taking care of you! And even though I can't say you're reliable, you've always been with me ever since I can remember! So have a good gym sesh, Sardine. I'm surprised my diabolical lurk message did not appear. But I need to change that at some point, so it's a good thing it didn't. I think it has to be in the start. Really? I thought you could totally make it in the middle of sentences. Also, Lord Sugar Dong. Thanks for following. Wow, Sardine has better things to do. It's whatever. Wait, she was right. It was just as she'd said. I had memories from when Nanami was little. I had memories from my childhood. I had memories of watching the news reporting on the bus accident my classmates had been in. The one that had happened on the field trip I hadn't been able to go on. I even remember my teacher, Mr. Saito, who had passed away in the accident. The words of Rimi, a total stranger, or the words of Nanami, who I had grown up with. It went without saying which to believe. The right person to believe wasn't Rimi. The right person to believe was Nanami. If Nanami was real, that meant that I too was real. Nanami. Nanami. I extended my hand toward her. Nanami's existence was my one and only hope. The sole existence that would save me. Save me. Nanami. Save me. Will he finally realize Nanami is the girl? If Nanami's warmth was real, then I could prove that I was real too. Nanami, who had been crying from loneliness, wiped away her tears, looked at me with her reddened eyes, smiled at me with a tearful smile, and... Hug me! I nodded, then once more. By doing so, if I could save Nanami, by doing so, I could save myself. I would gladly hug this bratty little sister, but no matter the time or place, I would hug my one and only sister in this world, the one that shared my blood. Nanami. Davey. Huh? Wait, what do you mean, huh? Well, we low-key blood-related for realsies, I think. Would they really do that? I feel like, I don't know if they'd go there. It's okay. Yeah, don't worry about the details, guys. I wanted to feel her warmth as soon as I could, and so, opening my arms to welcome her into my chest, I prepared to hug her tightly, ever so tightly. Honey. But right at that very moment... Ah! Oh, where's she going? Hello? Dog. Nanami's body was enveloped in a faint light, and she burst into countless blue particles. Bro, she's edging us. One after another, the particles burst like bubbles in the air. He is never recovering, holy dude. The air in which my arms remained extended, never receiving the hug I so desired, my chest never feeling the warmth I so desired. Before my very eyes, Nanami had vanished. Also, hi, Rig PNG. Literally me though. How could she leave? Guys, this is not the real ending. I refuse to believe. This is all somehow Moto's fault? It's not. It's not my fault. With only her left hand, Nishijo Nanami tightly embraced the D-sword that had been born of her own blood. Her right arm, meanwhile, only lay upon it. Her blood, seeping from the bandage on her right wrist, slowly ran down the sword's folder. What? You knew? You knew she was a gigalomaniac? Rumi's question was directed at Norose, who had evidently chose to remain a spectator. No matter how much Rumi glared his way, he always retained the same composed look on his face. Fortunate coincidence, if you may. I have to do all these horrible things to you? You think you can say that? What do you mean coincidence? Simply that there was no need to go to the same great lengths that I had with you. After all, my company already has a well-established method on how to awaken gigalomaniacs. But in opposition to this, Nishijo Takumi is the only one to which this method does not apply. I must say there is nothing more difficult to handle than that irregular monstrosity. Do you dare call that? Why, may I ask? Is it perhaps because you are one as well? That's not what this is about. This is a plot. Allow me to rephrase, perhaps someone born from nothing. Averting her gaze, Rumi bit her lip in frustration. Her trembling had yet to cease. Wait. Are they both the Lulu then? They're like not real? Rumi isn't either. In direct opposition to her wish to save Nanami, her legs refused to move. It was as if they had taken root inside the floor. Norase meanwhile caressed Nanami's head, almost lovingly, acting as if he was under no threat whatsoever. Nanami had no reaction to this. She simply hung her head low as she repeatedly drew shallow breaths. A spotlight illuminating a single spot amid the endless dark. Around it, countless corpses lying on the floor, with none being able to see them, not even yourself. Stop it! And if, say, you committed suicide, the spotlight would move a few dozen centimeters, and you would be swallowed by the dark. Then, another someone, unaware of everything, privy to nothing, would instead be bathed in the spotlight. Prompted by Ruby's sharp tone, Norase shrugged his shoulders, then returned to the silence. Or to silence. It hurts! I want you to let Nana-chan go! Whatever do you mean? I have already released her restraints. I'm taking her with me. Feel free, I have no use for her anymore. Okay, Nana-chan, let's go. You can dispel the sword now. Then, give me back my bagel! I will, so please. Rumi knew where Nana's hand was being kept on that day. On the night, Nanami's hand had been delivered to Takumi's room. After Takumi had collapsed from sheer humiliation on the roof of O-Front, Rumi had retrieved the hand from within the refrigerator. Shogun was the one who had it now. It was in cold storage to keep it from decomposing. The bangle too was. I'm going for my big bowl! It's mine! It's my bagel! Taking it away from me! How could you? Nanami's voice, which had only been speaking in incoherent mumbles, was gradually growing more and more intense. Calm down, take deep breaths. I need you to pull yourself together. If I may ask. Norose's sudden interruption elicited a click of Rumi's tongue, though only in her mind. Which of you two is the more important being to Nishijo Takumi? Rumi cast her eyes downward. Mimi-san, I! While Nanami instead raised her head, a sparkle returned to her once empty eyes, a glaring, brilliant shine, one that warranted only a single descriptor: abnormal. In a panic, Rimi frantically attempted to brace herself. Only to be frozen in place by the sudden darkness. It was as if the lights had been turned off. Rimi had no way of knowing whether it had been intentional or accidental. I can't fail here, Rumi whispered so in an attempt to encourage herself. Her voice made the air undulate, but it melted itself into the dark before long. She then noticed that she could no longer hear Noah 2's growling rumblings. I hate the dark. It always reminds me of back then. Rumi tried looking around, but all she could see was darkness spread through every corner. No speck of the concept known as light existed. Could she not see because it was dark? Or could it perhaps be because her sight was not working properly? She had even lost the ability to tell up from down. She could not tell where she was anymore. Her 5 senses had been eroded by darkness, and now her body was unable to recognize anything, as if her body had been turned into gas. As if her consciousness had slipped away from its vessel. Gulp. Past and present fused as one, and Rimi's memories began to intermix. When was now? When was the past? Swallows. Oh my god! Naked jump scare! Just kidding. There's no nudity in this game, guys. Then, in the world ruled only by sheer darkness, a single ray of light shone down. And there, within that circular spotlight, was Rimi cradling her knees close to her chest. Rimi was seeing this very scene from within the darkness. It's the same as back then. Back then. I like how she still has her little hair tie, even though she's naked. Rimi had nothing. Before she knew it, she had been confined and tortured. But rather than anything physical, the psychological pain she suffered had been far greater. A daily life born from the depths of hell, a daily life consisting solely of enduring. How she had been before that, Rimi did not know. How has she been confined? For how long has she been tortured? She turned into Slender Man. I guess we gotta find her 8 pages, guys. Or was it 7? I forgot. That Rimi did not know, but something told her that this was not due to memory loss. The moment she suddenly opened her eyes, a consciousness known as herself had been born, or so she felt. Daily life is Nishijo, right? Yes. Yeah. Perhaps the one inhabiting this body before her, unable to escape from all the pain, had ended her own life within her delusions. And then perhaps as a new her, a new personality, the current Rimi had been born. Perhaps there had been countless other hers before her. Even the name Sakihata Rimi may have been different each time. To myself, I don't exist. Something moves amid the darkness. Rimi stood up and then slowly began to move toward it. As she moved, so did the spotlight. And what she found was a dead Rimi lying on the ground. Without ever looking at Rimi, a whisper flowed from Rimi's mouth. What number are you? Hi. Oh. Rimi's eyeballs twitched incessantly. An endless amount of tears ran down from the corner of her eyes. Kinda cute CG. Yeah, literally Nanami. She might be the cutest character. I'm just saying. Her little headband and like her little like was it college shirt, whatever. Rumi's eyeballs twitched incessantly. Oh, I already read this part. Her D-sword then slipped from her hands and Rumi sank to the floor. Much like a child would, she covered her face with her hands and weakly shook her head. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. Nanami stared at her with a vacant look on her face, while Norose let out a short, disinterested snort. That's what all bangle thieves get. Oh. Guys, do you think he's good? Nanami had vanished without a trace. She had turned into bubbles before my very eyes. Her substance had simply ceased to exist. Come on! I didn't know you're here. This is another prank. You're hiding, stop hiding from me. My vision grew blurry from my tears. No matter how many times I wiped them away, the lukewarm droplets kept pouring out. But both this warmth and the feelings making me shed these tears were delusions. I myself was one after all. Nanami had been a delusion. I'd been stupid to believe it would all be okay. My hopes had been crushed just like that. Hey, I wake up from this delusion. Please, can you hurry up? It happened already. Not even I knew who I was talking to, but right now I was fine with anyone. I just wanted to be heard. Yeah, he's tweaking. I'm sure once I wake up, I'll actually be an alpha, for sure. With an understanding little sister and a gentle big sister. Wow, not even a Sigma. Well, he looks up to alphas, so it's no wonder. I'll be going out with a cute girlfriend. She won't be some insane schizo like Remy or Senna. She'll be a good girl like Sabaton. You are a delusionary existence. Groveling on the floor, I buried my head in this mountain of trash and tightly gripped Seiraton. I tried my best to avert my eyes from reality as I pounded the floor with my fist, but I couldn't. Rumi's words pummeled my mind relentlessly. Why won't anyone kill me? Hey, Seiraton, can you kill me? Kill me. Do you really want to kick the bucket that badly? I'd rather die. I can't take anymore. I can't take my innocence anymore. I don't want to think of anything. I don't want to be anything. Aw, poor little Taki. In that case, I'll show you a real quick way to do it. This is why you're my waifu. Seiraton always devoted herself to me. Commendably so. For starters, get your patootie outside. Outside. Doing as I was told, I stood up and headed for the door, and then, after nearly tripping and falling over trash countless times, I exited my base. I had no need to question her. Seiraton would never betray me. She was my waifu after all, and she wasn't 3D. Once I was outside, a strange sound hit my ears. This sound, hadn't I heard it somewhere before? Okay, now you just gotta follow the sound. If I do, will someone kill me? Yapperoni. I wonder, would they be too gentle? You got my word, Snookums. Thank goodness. I can finally die. Truck couldn't take us. He's already tried doing that, and he failed. So surely he'll find another way of dying. This sound was my Messiah, the bell of salvation that would grant me passage to the promised land. With Seiraton in hand, I set off toward the sound. Whenever I got close to the sound, it would move farther away, almost like it was guiding me somewhere. Every time I seemed to be onto it, it would quickly become distant. Every time I seemed to lose track of it, it would come close and wait for me. As though it had a will of its own. A sound with a will of its own. It reminded me of Shogun's existence. His face flashed through my mind, but I quickly grew indifferent to it. Whether it was him or someone else, as long as someone killed me, I didn't mind. I even stopped wondering about the true nature of the sound. I was a delusionary existence, and I was going to die pretty soon, so there was no point in caring. With my head completely empty of thoughts, like a moth to a flame, I staggered after the sound. A barrage of noise. Oh my god, it's loud. I was unable to differentiate any of them. With a click of my tongue, I tried to find the origin of the clamor, only to gulp instead. Yo, it's the freak! Guys, take out your phones and take pictures. Suddenly, without me having realized it, I was standing in Scramble Crossing. It was then that I realized that the clamor was coming from the sheer number of people crammed into the crossing. It was almost jam-packed. Everyone was pushing right up against each other like a morning train ride during rush hour. Compared to when I'd been broadcast from the top of O-Front, there was an even bigger number of people here. Now I thought about it, Grim had mentioned something about this, something about there being a festival at Scramble Crossing tonight. What the hell is this, Seira? I have nothing but horrible memories of this place. Why'd you bring me here? Oh. Also, is it just me, or did I never notice that she has like a little eyeball on the top of her head? A little scary looking. Me neither? Guys, was that always there? Or am I crazy? Like, I don't know. He's gonna jerk. I'm gonna do green, guys. I just need him, to get it together a little bit. He needs some positive things. Where's the person who's gonna kill me, Seira? Right in front of you. Kill everyone. Do not show up to Scramble Crossing tonight, guys. Right in front of me. This tremendous crowd on this cold autumn night. Just what kind of festival would make so many people gather here to the point of there being no room to breathe? Everyone was focused on me. I braced myself for it to happen, being verbally abused, laughed at, humiliated. My legs froze as I recalled the trauma from back then, and yet... You got this! I'll be rooting for you! You can do it, Nishio-kun! Go forth and show us glorious death! It's so young yet so brave. We'll never forget you! But what's... Yeah, till the very end. Show me a real man! The onlookers' reactions were different from last time. Rather than insults, everyone was hitting me with kind words of encouragement. I was so confused, I had to blink a few times. Were they cheering me on? Well, of course. What'd you think the festival was for, you dum-dum? Everyone's been waiting for you, Taki. Before me, a pathway showed itself in the center of the crowd of people. They formed an arch with their arms, urging me to go through. It was like an elementary school graduation. Takumi! Takumi! Past with many arms was the entrance to Ofront, and so I nervously started heading toward it. As I walked, words of comfort were thrown my way without end. Once I stepped inside Ofront, even the Tatsuya and Starbricks employees greeted me with applause. Courage gradually came to me, courage to finally die. This happens to me every day. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna kill myself! I better get some Pachi-Pachis. Okay, wait. Let me adjust in my chair. Ow. Do it, Jeff. Moose, you can't say that. You can't say that. But if this was Jeffrey's final note. Don't do it, Takumi. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna freaking do it. Last stream of 2025. I kind of want my chips, not my chips, my cookies, but I'll wait. The rooftop of Ofront was just as dark as last time. I gulped. Are you coming back to life next year? Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna be on hiatus. Reminded of what had transpired the last time I'd come here, I hesitated to move any farther for a moment. She's gonna reincarnate as a worm. Guys, would you still watch if I was a worm? I'd put her on the sidewalk? You want me dead? Just say you'd want to kill me. I bet you'd be the kind of person that, like, pick up the worms and then, like, chop them into little pieces and watch either side wiggle. I was not. Okay. Did you do that? Reminded of what had transpired the last time I'd come here, I hesitated to move any farther for a moment. Even after gathering all that courage, I was made painfully aware of how much of a pussy I truly was. No matter what happened, that would never change. Okay, I didn't do it that often, okay? I'm pretty sure I did it in, like, maybe 4th grade. Or, like, I'd only do it in half, okay? Okay, Miss Magnifier on it, girl. I did not do that, okay? I did not do that part. Actually, I don't know if I think I only did it once, okay? On a worm. But mostly it's just because there was a bunch of worms that you'd always see. Like, because it rains pretty often in my area, so they'd all come out. No, I did not rip the wings off bugs. If you were a worm, would you want us to cut you in half and watch you squirm? No, I would not. I'd want to live my happy life in the soil and never come out. They were your neighbors. I'm sorry. I also poked a dead squirrel, but the squirrel was already dead, so. I just wanted to, I was curious, okay? Also, I poked it with a stick, so. That's common though, yeah. It had like a bunch of maggots in it because it was old. It fell from the power line, I think. Jarvis commissioned the Moto Worm scab. We don't need to see Moto Worm. Who else ate dead possums? August. You're lying. August is out here eating roadkill. I don't know, I feel like the only evil thing was like the occasional worm. But most of the time I just be killing ants because they're in my house. And they are disturbing me. But I'm not doing it in an evil way, okay? I just want them gone. Is that why your food looks like that, August? You know, the pieces are coming together. Y'all also pick up the poop so it's in the water, right? Yeah. I've had my fair share. I've had my share dealing with the possums. Really? I feel like I never see any. It might just not be I don't know. We never went camping, so maybe that's why. Why is there only like 5 cookies in here? I got scammed. I'm going on a cookie break. Forgive me. No, they like dying in the weirdest spots, and my dad and I had to fish their bodies out. Oh. Dude, I think possums are so cute. They are not? What do you mean? They are? Like their glove hands? Uh-oh. They look like a cat. They're like if a rat was more cat-like. That's what possums look like. Like, I don't know. And then like they carry their little babies on their back. And I think it's so moe that they like pretend to be dead. So they don't get attacked. Like, look at it. I want to take this picture. Image. They're so stinky? Well, it's probably because you were handling dead ones. Lol. Just a thought. Oh, possums, nerd. Okay, whatever. Oh, this is really HD. Guys, look at it. It looks so, like, look at their little thingies. How long? This is the second image. This one's not super cute, but it's like, you know. Oh wait, this one's pretty, this is a better picture. They're literally so cute. It's kind of sad that they only live like 2 years. Look at it. Look! It's like a guinea pig. Skunks are cuter. I think that skunks are pretty cute, actually. This is true. We do actually get skunks in our area. I've seen one running down the driveway while we were driving, but it didn't get run over, thankfully. I love it when animals run forward instead of running to the side. It's like, do you want to get run over? Do they know? Homie looks like he's about to cry. It's fine. No, but literally, like... Oh, oops. Look. Look at the skunk. It looks so cute. I feel like I would be scared that they'd spray me. Why is it not shrinking? Hello? Okay, there we go. Look. I think people keep them as pets and remove the stink organ. I feel like I'd hope that it wouldn't cripple them to get their stink removed. But also, I feel like they don't really spray that much unless they feel really threatened. I hate koalas so much. Is it because they're stupid? I feel like... What was the lore that, like, koalas, like, they feed their poop to their child? Or is that a different animal? Koalas poop. Koalas eat mom's poop? Yes, baby koalas called joeys eat their mother's poop. A substance called pap. The baby eats like the diarrhea and it's the only way to get their biome and bacteria. Oh, okay, pap is not poop. But it resembles poo. Lol. Yeah, whatever they want to say. Prep. Okay, I'll hide the skunk. Okay. We are locking in once again. After I get more water. Lol. Sorry guys, I've been taking so many breaks. Oh, true. I will get my ibuprofen.
Tell me what's the reason why you always better, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. I'm trying to keep it daddy, man.
Ow.
Trying to see me take a fall. All that ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. Overproof smelling, I'm trying to keep it daddy. Man, fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. Overproof smelling, I'm trying to keep it daddy. Man, fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. Overproof smelling, I'm trying to keep it daddy. Man, fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. Overproof smelling, I'm trying to keep it daddy. Man, fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. Overproof smelling, I'm trying to keep it daddy. Man, fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the guap, reminiscing all the time that I used to go broke. Now I'm moving like a boss. I ain't never going down to the floor. I'm the gold on the throne. I'm the king. Everybody knows I'm lit like Murderberry. I'm the shit. Brown on green. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Tell me what's the reason why you always fed. Yeah, I'm kinda fed up, but I know you never gonna stop assessing. Overproof smelling, I'm trying to keep it daddy. Man, fuck every hater trying to see me take a fall. All I ever do is ball. When you see me at a joint, I'll be getting to the
Hey,
reminiscing
I'm
all the
back.
time that
I took my medicine, so hopefully we'll be okay. But it really do be taking me ages to walk around. I can't walk normally, guys. It's over. But surely by the time I end stream, I will be what was it? I will be numb. I won't be able to feel anything. Who the hell is this? I always believed you would come back. Oh my god, suddenly a wheelchair creaked. And together with that noise, just like he had last time, Shogun showed himself. He was wearing the Darth Spider helmet today as well. But Shogun wasn't the only one here. What the? Hello? You stepped up to the challenge one more time. I'm impressed.
You're so awesome, possum, Takumi-chan.
Oh, why is everybody here? I'm scared.
Thanks to you, Nishizo-kun, I found codes too. You are
an agent of consummate sublimity, Takumi. Yeah, oh my toe. Guys, don't look at me like that. Senna, Kozupi, Yua, Ayase, all of them stood in a line smiling at me. Oh. Let us all leap forth together, us and you.
So there's no need to be scared.
Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. On both sides of me, Kozupi and Ayase took one of my hands each, but it wasn't just us that held hands. Senna and Yua joined us too. All 5 of us stood hand in hand. Guys, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, this is kind of giving group dive. Wasn't this a recreation of the group dive? The crowd down below, watching us with bated breath, clapped in unison. It was as if they were giving us their blessing, extolling us. Farewell! I won't forget you! Shogun waved us goodbye with his slender hand, then Kozupi and Ayase pulled me in. As if they were inviting me to frolic with them, as if they were inviting me to dance with them, all while they had the most gentle smile on their faces. And so, without feeling even an ounce of fear, I, ever so smoothly, was able to dance away into the air. Oh. Such thoughts came to mind. Okay, just a prank. How wonderful would it be if I could die such a happy death? And yet, in the end, it too had been a delusion. The path of people in front of me was real. The path that seemed to guide me forward. But no one was making an arch with their arms. Everyone looked at me, but their eyes were cold and sharp, staring daggers at me with what felt close to murderous intent. Everyone was out for blood. No one had been waiting for me. No one had given me their blessing. All that energy they'd had back when I humiliated myself on atop O front was gone. The reality was I probably wouldn't be able to die a happy death, but I'd expected that even before all this. Even so, it didn't matter to me. As long as I died, it didn't matter. As long as someone killed me, it didn't matter. And so, as I laughed and laughed, I walked through the path between the people. When I looked up, I realized that all 4 of the enormous jumbotrons were showing footage of me walking through the crowd. I was sure that, just like last time, this was a national broadcast too. If the viewer rate was even 40%, I would die while being watched by approximately 48 million people. The death of me, who is no more than a delusionary existence, the death of me who had no value whatsoever, the death of me who was wholly and entirely worthless. Is that what you all want to see? Well, then congratulations, here you go. It doesn't matter either way to me. As long as I die, I didn't care how many people would see it. And so I stood before the battery of cameras and microphones. A swarm of flashes burst in unison. Blinding lights flashed intermittently. Straining my eyes, I fought to endure them. Then a reporter that was probably in his 40s spoke up. I had seen him on a number of talk shows before. Nishio-kun, what kind of performance are you planning on showing us today? And what I've got you here, there's some talk about the crucifixion suspect that was arrested this morning. The people were saying that they were just a pawn and the masturbide's still out there. You got any thoughts on this, my friend? What was this random guy acting all buddy-buddy with me? What was that last part supposed to mean? Was he asking for my opinion? Huh. I guess when the media called up the criminal psychology professors every time. And they always set the same standard uninteresting bullshit even an amateur like me could serve as a replacement. Regardless, I couldn't have any less of an opinion on what the guy was talking about. I had lost all interest in New Gen. I come here to be killed, not to answer questions. I have no energy for it. But anyway, Nishijo-kun, I'll just get straight to the point. The true culprit is commonly referred to as whose eyes are those eyes. And there's been some rumors about it potentially being you. It very well might be. My whispers were broadcast all throughout Shibuya via the Jumbotron speakers. Commotion ensued. The bloodthirsty atmosphere got even stronger among the people gathered here. I don't care. Just kill me already. Set me free. Stop asking me for things! And yet, despite my wishes, the microphones came even closer. They were pushed so violently toward me, the next step would be shoving one straight in my mouth. Gawk, gawk, gawk. The other reporters, too, were raining questions down on me incessantly. Oh my god, it's so loud. Are we to take this as you admitting to have part in this case? Have you ever been unable to distinguish video games from reality? What is your relationship with the suspect that was just arrested, Komaida? Please give us a statement. Do you view killing people like it's some kind of video game? In a sense, I was like a video game character. Someone please reset me. Just get me to game over once and for all. Just kill me already. As soon as those words left my mouth, the crowd, at the peak of its tension, exploded. Kill yourself! Inhuman garbage! Goddamn savage! I'll kill you myself! Burn in hell! Get the death penalty! I'll fucking kill you! Fire! I was overwhelmed by the waves of people, and as the screams and shouts swarmed, I was swallowed up by the undulating masses. I was tossed around and jostled, crushed to nothing, and pulverized. Being shoved by people in all directions, my body started floating, my souls left the ground. Oh, it's juicy souls. You said kill yourself the exact same way you did last time, what do you mean? Sounds like a nice Friday night to me. What kind of nights are you having? But none of it was painful enough to kill me, and with no room to breathe, I started to suffocate, but I didn't resist. I entrusted my body to the chaos, and in doing so, the pressure suddenly disappeared, and my body fell to the floor. Saberton fell from my hand and toppled onto the asphalt. Countless feet lined up like trees in a forest, as they writhed about, my waifu rolled through the gaps between them. Despite extending my hand, I couldn't reach her. Her face, complete with that endlessly radiant smile of hers, that smile that soothed my soul, was stepped on by someone's shoe. Daki! It hurts! Help me! Daki! Her small body was kicked farther away, and some lady in red heels ended up crushing her torso. Daki! You're big!
Sarah.
Sarah? No matter how much I called out to her, no one came. My one and only ally was gone! I felt like my chest was being crushed by an arrow. I had lost all reason to stay in this world, to live. And when I looked up, surrounded by people as I was, even the night sky was hidden away from me. No one noticed I was there, slumped down on the ground. Even though I was right here, even though I was asking for someone to kill me, why was everyone ignoring me? Lol. Suddenly, I felt it right on the nape of my neck. That tingling sensation. God's gaze.
君は
You. And within my mind,
ここで死んじゃダメだ
can't die here! A certain voice rang. I gulped.
二ソードを手に入れて
Obtain your D-sword! And firmly gritted my back teeth.
Shogun!
Shogun! I searched for that wheelchair among the crowd, for that bastard cosplaying as Darth Spider. So you were the one behind this festival, huh? I knew it. Are you planning to wheel out here and threaten me all while you're in your offensive Darth Spider cosplay? You trying to recreate what happened last time? I wished for death, The entire time I've been alive, I was just some tool for everyone's amusement, and I couldn't take
あ
anymore.
の時の自称将軍は
The Shogun from
僕
back
じゃ
then
ない
wasn't me.
僕はコスプレはしないよ
I don't tend to cosplay. I don't care, just kill me,
あい
please.
つらが動き出しているんだ
They're starting to take action.
この場は
This
今以
place
上
will
の
soon
混乱にな
turn
る
into
よ
even more chaotic than it already is.
す
They,
べての黒幕
the masterminds
この
behind
混乱を引
everything.
き起こした者たち
What the?
混乱を利用
Zura?
してリコを追
Thanks
求し
for
よ
the
うとする者
raid.
たち
What were you doing? The ones causing this chaos, and the people using it for their own interests. Hordy maid raid? Ooh. What kind of people you bring in here, Zara? Hello, Shark Wizard, and hello, Ham. Hello. He drew a horny maid? Oh, I see. I was drawing, hey guys. Hey. What was it, like a OC, or was it like fan art? Why you sound so disappointed? I didn't say anything. It was a little chibi for a friend. A little OC named Mad Dog. Oh, for your friend? I see. Also, hello, Mad Dog. I hope you enjoy drawing. And surely you finished it, lol. We're playing a little bit of Chaos Head Noah. And I feel like we're so close to the end of the common route, but it's also not chapter 10 yet. So I think next time would probably be the final part of the common route. Yeah, we're playing Chaos Head Noah. Yeah, finished. Yeah. So yeah, if you need a raid and go, that's fine. But also, if you want to watch me read, that's cool too, I guess.
彼らを止められるのは
Yeah, and
君
Noah.
だけなんだ
No, but you can stop them. I stood up. Also, hello, Komori Alice. Oh wait, I haven't followed you yet. It's whatever. I said, my dog, thank you for following me. The anime was great. Really? I thought people had mixed opinions on the anime. Or like, maybe they sped through too much. The angry voices kept surging above my head. No one was looking at me. The onlookers and the people from the media were all jumbled together, grabbing each other, cursing at each other, punching each other. Why were
沈
they?
黙の兵器
The silent... Oh, sorry. The silent weapon!
ノア2はすでに稼
Noah
働して
2
いる
is already in operation!
この混乱が起とされた一
The
番の
one and
目
only
的は
motive behind this chaos
無差別人体実
is
験
indiscriminate human experimentation! The anime is not representative of the VN in the slightest, so it does not have a great reputation. I guess that's probably it. It's just like a poor adaptation, probably, but maybe it was okay as like a standalone thing without knowing, like, that real lore. Something hard hit my head. A sharp pain ran through me, a pain so intense I thought my skull had been broken. My hands automatically shot up to my head, cradling it. As I looked around with tears in my eyes, I found a rock on the ground the size of a fist, a tiny smear of blood-colored part on it. Someone had thrown that rock and it hit me. A throbbing pain coursed through me. Moving my hand toward the source, my fingers touched something sticky. Bringing my hand back in front of my face, I saw blood on my fingertips, my own blood. Oh. I heard a dry explosion in the distance, followed by a lady screaming. A gunshot? There were people with guns here? Why was everyone so worked up? Why was everyone fighting each other despite being total strangers? Why was this so chaotic? Head Noah. The villain sacrifice everyone was waiting for wasn't mine.
渋谷の GE レートバイオリズムがあ
Shibuya's
りえないくらいに
GE
上
rate
昇しているんだ
biorhythms are rising to unprecedented
言
levels!
ったでしょ
Like I told you
無
before,
差別人体実験
indiscriminate human experimentation!
この場にいる人たちは今
Everyone here is
見えない
under
攻撃を
an
受けている
invisible attack! Then I heard a sound, a creaking, rusty sound, a sound akin to a dying woman gasping for air, the sound of a wheelchair. Despite how many people there were, despite the wall of people surging erratically, Shogun moved his wheelchair forward. Without bumping into anyone, without getting dragged into a single fight, he made his way straight to me. Hey. He's so little on the screen. He about needed like a little cardboard box to stand up, or not stand. At least his chair can sit on it. I can't get over how stupid he looks. He looks like a wrinkled Caillou. Ever so small with a body of skin and bone, he was covered in wrinkles and looked so frail as if he might break at the slightest touch. His eyes were as cloudy as could be. I didn't know what he was looking at, nor what he saw through those eyes. He eats free on Tuesdays. Yeah. Worst part is he dresses like a 14-year-old. Yeah, he got the little beanie and the little baby hoodie. I couldn't bring myself to look away anymore, and suddenly the tumult surrounding me began to grow distant.
君を見ていたよ。
I've been watching you, always! It was the same voice as the time we first met. It wasn't the strange voice I heard at O-Front.
君は誰なの?
Are you?
僕は君だよ。
I'm you! And with those words, I finally understood.
僕を妄想して生み出
The
した
one
の
who
も
envisioned me in a delusion, the one who created me,
神の自然
the
の
one
正
behind
体も
God's gaze.
君だったん
It
だ
was
ね。
you?
Mm.
Yes! He was my creator, the existence who had envisioned me with a delusion, someone who I could never hope to match up to. He's your father and you? Yeah. Well, he's me because he is... I am his... We are talking to me as his younger self. Or not even younger. I think it's just like at the time when he was delusioned. I don't know. Like he was the same age, and then we slowly sucked all of his juice out from I don't know, thinking too much. Someone who I could never hope to match up
君の
to.
名前は
Oh, what's your name?
西条匠。
Nishiyo Takumi! The real me, the original
君
me.
は
How old are you?
君と同い年だよ。
The same as you!
君の
As far as your backstory goes, that is. 17 years old. Even though he was so small, even though he was covered in wrinkles, he was only 17 years old.
世界が死んじゃう
If things stay this way, the world will die.
のは2に
Everyone's mind will be put under the control of Noah too.
だから
That's why I entrusted it to you. Entrusted what
意
exactly?
味がわかんないよ
I don't understand. I have nothing to do with any of this.
頼むよ
I beg you.
僕を消し
I
て
beg you.
消してほしい
Hurry. Shogun's wrinkles stirred. He was likely making an expression, but I couldn't see it as anything other than wrinkles shifting on his
全
face.
部僕のせいなんだ
This is all my fault.
僕が
All because
IR2 を
I
妄想
happened
しちゃ
to
ったせい
delude
で
IR2.
なんとか止めようとしたけど
I tried my best to stop it,
僕は
but
こんな
with
体
my
だと
body like this, I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
それで君
That
を
was
生み
when
出
I
した
created you.
君に
To
止め
have
て
you
もらう
stop
ため
it.
にそんなの知らない
I know nothing about any of that. Just
僕
because
は
I'm your
君のコピーだ
copy
けど
doesn't mean I want to do the
僕はや
same
りたくない
things you
コ
do.
ピーだけが苦
And the
しまな
copy
く
is
ちゃ
the
いけ
only
ない
one who
んだ
has
っ
to
て
suffer.
そんなの
I don't want to be a copy.
死なせてよ
Just let me die.
君はコピー
Oh
じ
my
ゃ
god,
な
I
い
need to move.
もう一人の僕だ
Ow, how? You're not a not a copy. You're another
つ
me.
まりコピーじゃ
In
ないか
other words, a copy.
君のしてることはす
Do you
ごく
realize how
残酷だ
horrible what you're doing is?
悪かったって
I
思
know,
ってるよ
and I could never apologize enough. This can be us after staying up to 9 a.m. every other night in BC. Yeah. Hey, it's not gonna be me though, because I always stay up late. I'm gonna have to wake up for work on Monday. Yeah, we'll see you around.
でも他に方法はなかった
But there was no other way.
今世界の命運は
It is no overstatement to say that the fate of the world rests on your shoulders.
だから
That's why.
そんなの
Why?
そんなのリミに
Why
頼めばいい
can't
じ
you
ゃ
just
な
ask
いか
Remy to do it?
知り合いなんでしょ
Your acquaintances, after all. Acquaintances. I said that on purpose. I didn't want to think they were lovers or good friends. And so, only then did I realize my feelings. I was jealous of the original me that was rich coming from a delusionary existence. What a fucking disgrace. I couldn't believe myself. There was not knowing your place, and then there was this. My own feelings made me want to throw up. My emotions continued to spiral. I wanted to die.
ナナミを助けに行って
Ruby left to save
逆に
Nanami,
捕まっちゃった
but
ん
was
だ
imprisoned instead.
え
Ah,
リミはね
Ruby,
僕を救
well,
おうとしてくれて
she
いた
tried to save me.
その理由は
That reason being,
君も知っているよね
you should already know.
あれは
Is that
空
the sky?
あの空は
That sky?
どうして
Why is it
あんなに泣
so
きたくなるくら
blue
い
that it makes me want to cry?
それを望んだから
Because someone wished for it to be.
私は
I
望
didn't
んで
wish
ない
for it.
僕が望んだんだ
No, but I did.
ここは
Because
君の心象世
this
界で
place
あると同時
is
に
your image world.
僕の
But at
心
the
象
same
世界
time,
でもあるから
it is mine as well. Remy turned toward me. She stared at me, her face deeply puzzled.
あなた誰
Who are you?
ここには
There shouldn't be
私以
anyone
外はいないは
here
ずなのに
other than me.
あなたは
Are you
別の私
another me? Cute. Yeah, she got the white little sundress on.
違うよ
No? Oh wait, I might need this for a thumbnail later. Also, you can see her little warbling. That's how you know it's water. No?
だったら
Then
誰
who are you?
どうやってここに来
How
た
did you come here?
私の心の中だよ
This is the inside of my heart. Here,
暗闇しか
there's never been anything but darkness. The only light was the spotlight shining down on me.
それなのに
And yet, the moment you arrived, the darkness vanished and the sky
暗闇
appeared.
がなくなって
妄想がシンクロしたんだ
Our delusions synchronized.
君の力
Something
が
that was only made
とても
possible
強かったから
by your immense power.
そう
Oh. When we looked up toward the sky once more, it was a crystal clear azure sky. I've
本物の空
never seen
見たことないんだ
the real sky.
私っていう人格
When
が
this
生まれた
current me
時に
was born, the current personality, I had already
暗い部屋に閉じ込められてた
been locked in a dark room.
心の中も
There was nothing but darkness both inside and outside my heart.
闇しかなくそこからは
I've never been
絶対に
allowed to
出して
leave
もら
that
えないの
place.
私
Just now, I was trying to die.
心を
To make my heart
自
kill
殺さ
itself.
せきっと
I'm sure all the previous me's have done that
そうし
too.
てきたでも
But since
せ
you
っかくあ
brought
なた
the
が
sky
空
to
を持って
me,
きてこの光景を
would it be okay if I carved the scenery into my memories? That way, the next me can envision it.
死にたいの
Do you want to die? Yes.
本当の空を見てみたいとは思わないの
Don't you wish to see the real sky? Oh, sorry. Don't you wish to see the real sky?
ね
Say,
え空って
is there really a sky out there?
あるよ
There is.
でも現実の空は
But the real sky is far more polluted than this one.
どこにある
Where is it?
あの空は
That
どこに
sky.
あるの
Where is it?
君が望めばどこにでも
Wherever you wish it to be.
望んで
Is it okay
いいの？
for me to wish for it?
もちろんだよ
Of course it is.
どうやって
How do I
望むの？
wish for it?
光は電磁場の波
Light is composed of electromagnetic waves. The oscillations of these waves are what people perceive as color.
自分のデッドスポットに
If you apply the color you desired to your own dead spots,
君の望む世界の色を
you can create the color of the world you desire.
世界は
The world
君の望みに応えてくれるよ
will meet your wishes. Several days, even months perhaps, had then passed since that encounter, and one day Rumi had come to my hospital room. Also, good night, Tangyo. Good night, good night. She and I were fellow patients at the same hospital. Fellow possessors of something that transcended human understanding, the power of gigolomania, an attribute we were unsure whether to abhor or take great pride in. Yeah, but like, whose eyes are those eyes? I don't know. Big Ball, you guys are busy, dog!
ねえねえ、誰？
So, who is she? Is she your girlfriend? Where'd you get one of those?
やるね、お兄
Where'd you go, Big Ball?
また会えたね。
We meet again. She was deeply haggard. Her skin was morbidly pale. Her hair was dry and neglected, growing according to its own whims. Her fingernails were cracked. Her eyes constantly squinted as if dazzled by a brilliant light.
本物の空は見られた
Were you able to see the real sky? Yes.
あ、そうだ。
Hey, wait! Naomi, who had been watching us talking, suddenly clapped her hands in apparent
ナナ、
remembrance.
洗濯してこなくちゃ。
I'm going to the laundry! What was your name, Rimi-san? Well, you two have fun! Nanami left the room. Rumi and I vacantly watched her depart. Rumi then turned back toward me.
匠はいつから
How long have you
入院して
been hospitalized, Takumi?
5年ぐらい
About 5 years?
退院の予定は？
Is there an estimate on when you'll be able to leave?
ないよ僕の余命は
No,
あと
I have about 2 more years until I die. This is how Nanami is outed as not blood related. Nuh-uh, we're still siblings. Wait. We're literally big bro though. Gulp.
私はあなたのおかげで
Thanks to you,
頑
I
張
was
るこ
able
と
to
ができ
hang
た。
on.
終わりなんて絶対にないと思ってた。
I thought it'd never end, but even so, I told myself to keep going until I could see the sky you told me
そ
about.
したら
But then,
急に
all of a sudden,
外に出して
yeah, I lied, bruh. How could you lie to me, Table?
用済みになったって言った
But all of a sudden, I was allowed to
正しい
leave,
かもしれ
though
ない
it's
けど
probably more accurate to say I served my purpose. I see.
私は
You saved my
あなたに
life.
救うだから
So, this
今度
time,
は私が
I want to pay you
あな
back.
たの力に
I
な
want
り
to
た
be
い
your strength.
そんなの気
You
に
don't
しな
need
く
to
ていい
worry about that.
わざわざ僕に会いに来
You
な
don't
く
have
て
to go out of your way to see me.
君には
From now
これから
on,
普通に
I want
生
you
きて
to
ほ
live
しい
a normal life.
普通の生き方なんて
But I don't know how to live a normal life. Rumi's past, Rumi's feelings, Rumi's resolve. My chest tightened as I remembered them
な
all.
んで
Why
リミ
did
は
Rumi
僕に近づいてきたの
approach me?
彼女は君の近くにいることで
Her being close to you allowed her to watch
君に
over
接
your
触して
actions,
くる人
the
間の
people
こと
who
を
would
監
come
視し
in
て
contact with
君を
you,
覚醒
as
さ
well
せ
as
ないよう
prevent
に
you
して
from
た
awakening.
彼女を恨まないであげて
Please don't resent her for
彼
that.
女はただ
She's just a hopeless meddler, that's all. A tinge of sadness appeared in Shogun's
巻き
voice.
込みたくなかったのに
I didn't want to involve her, but no matter how hard I tried to keep her away, she
聞
wouldn't
いてくれ
listen.
なかった勝手に
Despite everything I said to her, she felt like she was indebted to me.
本当におせっ
She
かい
truly is a helpless meddler.
リミとナナミは
who is holding
誰
Remy
に
and
捕まってるの
Nanami
プ
captive.
ロジェクトノアの責任者
The one in charge of
全
Project
てを
Noah.
黒幕
The mastermind behind it all.
ノロセ源一
Norosei
か
Geiichi.
つてリミを捕らえて
He's also the one who
拷
captured
問
and
していた
tortured
男で
Remy
もある
in the past.
それなのにリミは
And yet, despite all that suffering he's put her
そして
through,
君を助けるため
Remy
に
went to confront that
あ
man
の男
alone,
のところへたっ
also
た
so he
一
could
人で
save
乗り込んでい
Nanami
っちゃ
and
った
you. A voice echoed within my head. It uttered the words of Remy I didn't know, words she had spoken to Shogun. This is getting a little hot. Oh my god, phone call!
リミ
Remy?
私、
Yeah, it's me.
実は、
Truth is, I have something to report.
ナナちゃんを、
I think it's time to go and save Nana-chan
や
now.
めるんだ
Do not!
君はあの男ノロセとはもう会いたくないでしょ
I know you don't want to see that bit again, Norosei.
私って
You don't trust me, do you? I'm telling you it'll be fine.
昔の話だし、
Besides, that's all in the past.
そもそも、私の感情
If I have to choose between my feelings or saving Nana-chan, I think it's pretty obvious which one I'm gonna pick.
ナナミを助けるのもプロジェクトノアを止めるのも
Saving Nanami and putting an end to Project Noah is my responsibility.
そ
You
こ
don't
まで
have
し
to
な
go
くてもい
that
い
far.
言ったでしょ
Like I told you, I want to be your
あなた
strength.
の力、それに、
But also, I don't want to drag Taku into this.
おせっかいだね
Ever the meddler, aren't you?
そうかも
Maybe, though.
あなた
You're the only one who says that about me.
ね
Hey, is it okay if I tell you something? It won't take long.
タクにね、
I told Taku a lot of awful things.
しかも、
And while I know it's selfish to say this after everything I've done, all the time I spent together with him, it was all really, really fun.
何もかもが
Even though it was all make-believe,
手まみれ
even though it was all steeped in delusions.
学生生
Good night, Tango. You're a little late, Anibo. In my school
あ
life,
の学校に
Taku and I going to that school,
大地と友達だっていうこと
being
も
friends with Daichin,
私がタクと
me
一緒に
trying hard to
いようとした
stay
ことも
by Taku's side,
タクの存在
and even Taku's existence
タ
itself.
クって
Taku is so helpless, weak, and pathetic. He's the kind of boy a normal girl would never even let it go near. And yet, despite it all, my heart tells me how fun it was.
なのに
Despite it all, my heart tells me how much I wanted to spend more time with him.
この気持ちって
What do these feelings mean?
インプリンティングのようなものかも
It
し
might
れ
be
ないね
something similar to imprinting.
本能っていう
Like-
ことかな
It's something instinctual.
それって
That would be surprisingly romantic.
君が楽しかったなら
If that all made you happy, I'm sure it must have made him happy as well.
そうだと
If that's true, that'd be really nice. Because Taku and I,
タクと
we have a lot in common.
だから肉体が妄想
A
から
body created through delusions,
人格が妄想
and a
から作られ
personality created through
どっ
delusions.
ちも変わらないでしょ
They're not so different, are they?
だから
That's why
タクの
I couldn't bring myself to erase him.
消さなくちゃダメだって
Even though I'd convinced myself that I had to.
でも
I guess I grew attached to him at some point.
感情移入してタクには
I just want him to live a normal life.
暮らしていってもらい私は
Taku's still catching strays.
タクも
Well,
出たい
no. I want to help both Takumi and Taku.
ねえ
So, please,
タクのことは
leave Taku out of
ち
this.
ょっと
そういうわけにはいかない
I
ノ
can't
ア
do
2
that.
を破壊するため
He
に
has to destroy Noah
彼
too.
は必
私が何とかするから
I can take care of that.
君はそんなことしなくていい
You don't need to do that.
君こそ
You
ご
should
く
be
普通に暮
the
らして
one
い
to
くべ
live a
きだ
normal life.
さてと
Well, I've got to hang up now.
リミやめて
Remy, don't.
本当に
It'll be fine, really. You don't have to worry about me or about thing. I promise. I'll put an end to everything myself. Okay,
タクに
Takumi. Beep, beep. Erase. Hi, Jessie. Oh, I spilled some water. Lol. After it was already too late, Rumi's words sank into my heart. She really was a hopeless meddler. Why did she have to keep fighting so hard? Why does she have to keep acting so selflessly?
私は
Because
タクの味
I am
方
on your
だから
side, Taku. So that pink girl is fake? Yes. I think she is also fake, just like Takumi. Also, thanks for the stretch table. Rumi's memories of Rumi all came back to me. Memories of the short time we had spent together until now. Memories of the feelings that had been hidden behind every word she'd said.
私が
I'll stay by your side! Over the past year and a half, if I had to summarize what I'd done, it'd mostly be SO, RMT, and eroge. I devoted myself entirely to those things, all while staying shut inside my base. I'd barely gone to school, and I rarely tried to talk to anyone. Born into this world, I'd lived as though I were dead. But for the past month or so, that had changed. Oh. I remember when we got freaky at the music store. And even though, as a result of this, I'd been lied to.
朝一緒に学校行って
We'll go to school in the morning. She had stayed by the side of someone like
学校で
me.
は
Talk
休み時間
about whatever comes to
どうでもいい
mind
こと
between
話して
classes. She had given me a peace of mind when I was quivering in fear.
お昼休みは一緒にご飯食べて
Eat together at lunchtime. She had supported the failure I was, encouraged
夕
me.
方一緒に帰って
Then at the end of the day, we'll head back home. She had embraced
帰る
me,
ついでにたまにどこかの
sometimes stopping by a shop or two on the way back. She had taught a delusionary existence like me the warmth that humanity had, or held.
ちょっとだけおしゃべりして
Then we'll go back, we'll chat for a bit in your room. She could have erased me, and yet she had tried to protect me.
また
And
明日
then,
ねって
when we're all tuckered out, we'll say goodbye with a nice wave and see you tomorrow. She had made memories with me.
そんな
If you're fine with that, I can definitely go the
いくらでも
distance.
してあげるよ
In my year and a half long life, I could still vividly remember the time I spent with her even now.
そういうの
I've always wanted to be that person for someone. Rumi's little gestures. Rumi's scent wafting from her hair. Rumi's little sighs and the sounds that came from them. Rumi's glimmering eyes. Rumi's cheerful voice. Rumi's tender warmth. I see. I was in love with Rumi. How disgusting was that? What a freak. A wry smile crept on my face in response to my own creepiness. A delusionary existence falling in love. Rumi's feet. Were feelings of love something that a delusionary existence could feel, or were they a mere illusion? I didn't really know, but I wanted to be true to these feelings. Rumi saw me as a friend. There was no way she'd see me as someone of the opposite sex. Besides, an otaku freak like me wouldn't go well together with her. But even so, even if she didn't love me back, even if it was just for my own satisfaction, even if I was just a delusionary existence, I at least wanted to do something for someone, for Rumi, before I disappeared. It was disgusting that a disgusting otaku freak would fall in love. It was disgusting that a disgusting delusionary existence would fall in love. But so what? Even if it was disgusting, even if it wouldn't go anywhere, I didn't want to brush these feelings away as mere illusions and delusions. The memories of this past were both Rumi's and mine, mutually recognized between us both. Even if the rest was just make-believe, these memories and feelings born from them were real. I'm so disgusting!
世界を救ってほしい
I want you to save the world! So Shogun said. I shook my head.
僕は勇者じゃない
I'm no hero!
人間でもない
I'm not even human!
そんな僕に
What are you
世界を救え
thinking?
とか
Asking someone like me to
何を考
save
え
the
てる
world?
君には本当に悪いと思ってるけど
I know how terrible it is to ask
君に
this
やっ
of
て
you,
もらう
but
しかないんだ
there's no other way.
自分に謝るなんてバカみたい
Apologizing
な
to your own self, do you realize how stupid that sounds? I glared at the real me the real me caught the fake me's gaze.
僕は君が嫌いだ。
I hate
僕
you!
は君が羨ましい
I envy you!
僕は世界のためになんか頑張らない。
I won't do it for the sake of the
世
world.
界を救うとか
I couldn't care less
そんな
about
こと
saving
ど
the
うでもい
world.
い。
I'd be the one to give meaning to my
た
birth.
だ
But I'll save Remy.
ありがとう
Thank you. The sounds around me started coming back. More and more oil was being poured on the fires of chaos. It already become a riot. I was hit with the smell of blood around me. I heard the sound of screams, shuts, moans, and a mechanical noise that sounded almost like audio feedback. It all pulled together and overflowed across the
理
crossing.
想度を手に入れる方法を
Also,
教
good
え
night
て。
table. Tell me how to get a D sword.
君はすでにそれを知っているはずだよ
You should already know how. My gaze moved upward, looking for the silhouette of a sword blending into the scenery. Rocks were thrown around, canisters of tear gas, smoke rise from the ground, and people from every direction crashed into me time and time again. In the center of it all, I focused and saw the sword I once seen from the roof of O-Front. It had to be visible already, without a doubt. It had to be there somewhere, lost amid the scenery. My D-sword was always right beside me. Now seize it. Oh my god.
見つけた。
Found it. On the building to the right of 107, there was a vertical billboard, and when I looked toward it, I saw the shape of a sword. Anxiety seeped into me. I swallowed back my saliva. When I looked from the roof of O-Front, I was able to perceive its shape, but in the end, I hadn't been able to physically
自分
grasp
の意
it.
志を強く持つんだ迷っちゃダメだからね
Hold on to your will to find it. You mustn't waver.
君にはも
You've already
Ken,
been
Tenny,
capable of
Yurishikaku
obtaining your
wa
D-sword. I extended my hand as I stood in place. In order to save someone dear to me, I had to get it no matter what. No matter what! I gritted my teeth. This wouldn't be like last time. My mind was surprisingly calm. I wasn't afraid. I couldn't be afraid. But it wasn't that I was keeping a cool head. Emotions simmered and boiled inside of me. Oh my god, my eyes are like closing. No! Guys. Wait. Let me... How could the sleepiness already hit me? It's not even that late. Wake up! I'm sorry. I'll have water. Yeah, I have to finish at least chapter 9. There's no way. Ow. I had something I needed to
う
do.
掴むんだ
Grasp it! I'm fighting, but I don't think I'm gonna win. That's quitter talk, chicken. That's quitter talk. 107 was about 100 meters away, and upon overlapping my fist with the sword, I grasped it. Oh my god, he freaking did it. Also, hi, Orm. Even though I should have grabbed an empty spot in the air, there was something there. It was neither hot nor cold, neither soft nor hard, or hard nor soft, whatever. Look at my rod, guys. Keeping my hold on it, I drew it closer to me. Ripples surfaced across the air, and from within those ripples, it slid free. Kinda small and thin, to be honest. Oh my god, wait! He's moving! Okay! Hee-hee-ho! The wind blowing in his hair. Okay! All too long to be called a sword. Delicate enough to shatter at a moment's notice. Pervaded with phantasmal elegance. Lacking any... Okay, that's a really thin handle. Lacking any meretric... Oh my god. Whatever. Features absent of all garishness. It's his fucking penis. No way. He finally got his D-sword, guys. With an immaculate malice capable of swallowing one's soul whole. One which belonged an awe-inspiring beauty. Linked with my exalted heart, the design of the sinister flames on the handle flickered. I didn't feel even an ounce of weight. Sunrise sword pose. Come on, you know you want. Rather, it was as if it was an extension of my arm, as though it had been there from the very beginning, as though it were a part of my own body. We are entering the Chuni realm. It's true. I didn't feel like I was holding a sword, so this was a D sword. I grasped it firmly with both hands. I should have been able to real boot it now. If I got it to be mutually recognized by my surroundings, the sword would be brought forth into reality. As for how to do it, I didn't know. I simply desired it. I shadowed within my heart for it to become reality. All hesitation within me was gone. After my dad asked me if I was gonna stop yelling. The D sword, as if answering my call, started faintly shining. The flame patterned on the hilt transformed into real flames. Flames would swiftly envelop the sword, and yet I felt no heat. He is me. I am him. Where your D sword at, August? Soon enough, those flames were swallowed by the entirety of the sword's body, and right, we got the gamer posture. Together with a fierce impact, the D sword shone with a crimson light. Why does it look like that? Guys, enhance. I mean, it's interesting for sure. This is actually what happens when you find a cool sick. Bro, his sword is cringe. Don't say that, he worked so hard for it. A number of people around me were surprised by my sword. However, it was only a handful of them. Only a handful were dumbfounded by its appearance. The others were too focused on punching and kicking each other. The rise didn't seem to be stopping anytime soon.
You must find
the porters causing these riots. If they destroy the devices they hold, the heightened biorhythm should be alleviated. Porters? Why is it split like a fork at the end? Never mind. I won't say it. Those who exist as terminals for Doa 2. Skewer sword for weenies? Yeah. Cause like, no. I'm about to say it. If you take the sword and like shrink it to be like a normal size, it'd be like this is like the wiener head. Like, you know, like the little bump at the top. He has a little wiener sword, guys. But I think I might be reaching. I'm reaching. Cause like then this part would be shorter and then it'd be like, you know, true. Yeah. Yeah, you might be. Okay. That's why I didn't want to say it. Whatever. You yourself should have seen that hint already. It should be carved into your mind as memories. This girl never seen a penis. Whatever, man. I called forth all that I had seen. Oh. Oh, he's fucking dead. He's already dead. Why is he even here? Oh. Oh, maybe I should read this. Oh, she was wearing that outfit at some point. I don't know why I don't remember that.
It must be so hard.
Faithworks Limited, ever heard of them? Oh, not me! Bandle. Oops. I'm a Bengal. Location L28, 0.62 Mega GE, the highest score yet. What kind of magic trick is that? Nozomi. I can't believe they're like all little otakus with the backpacks. We see in my company they are what we call porters. More precisely, one could perhaps refer to them as mind control units. Deploy the nerd battalion. Yeah, our beloved infantry. All the things I had unconsciously seen, all the thoughts I had unconsciously read.
Guess I'm a peeping Tom.
How in character. Shogun calmly gave me orders as I laughed at myself. Wait, so it's like Takumi's little mind palace powers that like he's like a little stalker and he kind of just sees what's happening everywhere? Question mark? I don't know. Shogun calmly gave me orders as I laughed at myself. Open your channel and read the porter's minds like Kozabi would. They're somewhere in Scramble Crossing. Search for them. Find them. I opened my channel. Yeah, opening ads channel. He has the power of 2chan. I didn't have to think about what to do. Without being conscious of it, I enacted it by feel alone. And then the minds of everyone here, their negative emotions, became visible and instantly flowed into me. Oh. Malice, hatred, envy, lust, servility, cowardice, superficiality, corruption, cunning, indecency, hideousness, vulgarity, libido, madness, bloodthirst. It was a manifestation of the unsightly emotions people hid from one another, more brutal, unequivocal, and repugnant than words could ever be. All the negative emotions people held inside them became a torrent of images, and this torrent proceeded to swallow up, shatter, and violate my mind. I was verbally abused by words of disdain. Gazes of contempt rained down on me. I was spat on. My nails were peeled off. I was punched in the face multiple times. I was kicked in the ass. My hair was torn out. My nose was chewed to shreds. My eyeballs were gouged out. My tongue was ripped from my mouth. My blood was sucked. I was showered with boiling water and covered with burns. Okay, sorry. I was, what? Guys, where's this going? I was, raped in the ass. My genitals were crushed. All of my skin was torn off. My arms were broken. Her legs were torn off. My arms were off. All of my bones were broken. I was beaten with a blunt weapon. I was stabbed with a blade. My organs were gouged out. My neck was strangled. My flesh was eaten by a giant beast. I was thrown off of a high place. These are the dungeons of fear and hunger. Somebody save him. I drowned in a pool of water. I had my entire body burned by flames. Having synchronized with it all, my mind was being broken. I felt like I was about to go insane. I gritted my teeth and desperately held onto my consciousness. Was this how Kozupi had lived her whole life? Control the delusions you want to see. Don't perceive them all. Ring out the target. Use the sound to your advantage. The sound. All while enduring the negative emotions overwhelming me, I listened carefully. What came to me were voices from all around. Isolating them, I searched for the sound. I heard a mechanical sound, the one Seiroton had said would kill me. The sound had also been inside the memories I'd gotten from reading minds. Senna had destroyed a porter's rucksack that emitted the sound with her D-sword. So if I were to focus that sound, on that sound, the delusion I heard, may the divine light save us. May the divine light save us. There were multiple voices. There was more than one porter here. Looks like there are 3 of them. Okay, get out there, Takumi. After all of that trauma you just endured for that short span of time. Holding my breath, I took a step forward. In front of me was the chaotic crowd. Chaotic crowd without a trace of order. They moved throughout the scramble crossing as they pleased, beating each other within an inch of their lives. It would be difficult to go straight through. I had the delusions of the people in the direction of the target, and so little by little, the people in my field of view made way, and there a path was made for me. There was a single man about 50 meters from me, and all the obstacles between me and him has now been removed. Our eyes met. He was a plump man in a suit, wearing a rucksack on his back. There's the first. Taking the shortest path there, I ran straight ahead through the crowd without bumping into anyone, all while dragging my D-sword along with me. Ew! The porter, having noticed me, frantically turned around and tried to run, but I wouldn't allow it. Just like Senna, I swung my D-sword a blade longer than I was tall. As always, it felt weightless. I could wield it like it was an extension of my arm. The tip of the D-sword dug into the rucksack, and then, almost as if it had been melted at an unfathomably high temperature, its contents were vaporized. The man sunk to the ground, cradling his head as he trembled from fear. Without looking at him even one more time, I headed for the second one. Below O-Front. Once again, the obstacles leading up to it began to disappear, and a path was built. Me when I vaporize you? Hi, Mota! Why would you do that? But also, hello, Crumbly. The man who stood there was extremely thin, wore a checkerboard shirt and a pair of jeans. He had long hair and his skin was alarmingly pale. He seemed to be holding a bag, and which he was treating with great care. Noticing me, he tried to blend into the crowd, but before he could do anything, I threw my D-sword. Fly. I formed a delusion. Ignoring all known laws of physics, it flew parallel to the ground, soaring faster and faster. I made a wish to be hot, and the genie made me as hot as the sun. Yeah, I'm sure that happened. But was able to manifest his brain rot? Yeah. Do you think he'll manifest his eyes to be closer together? It delicately corrected its path, then pierced the man's back with unmatched accuracy. It emitted a faint light, and the man fell to the ground. Just one more. I approached the man, now on the ground, and retrieved my D-sword. The third one was in front of Hachiko. I had seen that porter countless times before now. Actually, let me be more precise. I had talked to them almost every day. The crowd dissipated, and for the third time, a direct path appeared. And at the end of it was a woman wearing white scrubs, a fact that made her conspicuous as can be.
あなたが3人目です。
You're the last one!
葉月さん。
Hazuki-san!
いや、
No.
グリ
Grim? Grim's the nurse? Bruh. There's no way. Huh? What? Oh. What? I totally thought that for some reason that, like, Grim was his bestie. Like, and they just didn't know. So the X-ray features a slight spoilers when you meet her, since it changes based on your answer to Grim? What? I don't remember. When Grim asked you about swimsuit and glasses? But she wasn't wearing a swimsuit. Unless she suddenly manifests glasses because I said I like glasses. I don't know. That's so interesting. Oh, hi, Sardine. I hope you had a good exercise. or whatever you're doing. I forgot. You're telling me this whole time I was RPing with a nurse who sent me gore? Whack. Yeah, she's playing such mean pranks on us. She literally hate me. All my oomfies are my sworn enemies. They just don't know yet. Yeah. The nurse who had smiled so gently at me at the hospital was now glaring daggers at me. She had a large handbag with her. Most likely there was a Noah 2 terminal inside.
真実を暴くんだ。
Reveal the truth.
彼女がしてきたことを
Oh.
この場にいる人
If you
たち
show
に
all
提
these
示
people
す
what
れ
you
ば
did,
この熱病のような混乱は
this
収まる。
fever-like chaos will subside. What she did?
彼女がグリムならこれまでの不自然な言動に君は気づいている。
If she is Grim, you should have noticed the unnatural actions she's taken before now.
僕が最初に君に接触した時
Think
の
back
こ
to
とを
the first time I made contact
思
with
い出
you.
す。僕は君に貼り付け事件の予言をした
I。showed you a prediction of the crucifixion
君への
case.
警鐘だ
It was meant to be a wake-up call for
でも
you.
僕よりも先に
But there was someone else.
貼り付けを予言した人
Someone
間
who
がいる。
predicted the crucifixion before me.
No.
I remembered the exchange we'd had at the time. A few moments before Shogun talked to me for the first time, Grin had left the chat room, but right before that, they posted an image as a joke, a drawing. Oh! I was wondering where I'd seen that before. Me when I don't connect the dots, lol. I guess, cause like, I'm pretty sure they showed at the beginning his like little prank drawing. And then it was so long ago that I did not remember. And then when they showed the nurses like scribblings on the clipboard from like a stream or two ago, the little nerd guy with the little crucifixion things was on there. Me when I don't notice, lol. The very same drawing that Hazuki-san had scribbled on the medical chart, the drawing had been very poorly done, but what mattered was what it was depicting, the crucifixion case. Besides, the first time Grim had talked to me about the New Gen case, they had said this. It's all up in your neighborhood, lol. Even though I had never told him I lived in Shibuya. Even a few hours earlier, Grim had left some comments that made it seem like they knew I was Nishijo Takumi. You're a celebrity, so you'll be the center of attention. The second time I'd gone to the hospital, Hazuki-san had said,
高階先生はもういません。
I'm afraid Dr. Takashina is no longer here. A week later, Dr. Takashina's corpse had been found. I swallowed back my
あの
saliva.
人が
Is she
真犯人。
the real killer? Her mind was right before me. If I looked inward, I could see.
信仰の救いあれ。
May the divine light save us. Midnight fell on 8 Tokyo General Hospital, the place of Hazuki Shino's work. Within one of its operating rooms, the nurse stood nearly still. On the bed lay a young man, Konoe Chizuo. The sleeping pills he had been given had induced a deep coma in him.
信仰の救いあれ。
May the divine light save us. As she repeated the same words over and over like a Buddhist prayer, Hazuki caressed her large, swollen abdomen. She slowly removed her white scrubs, then sat atop the... Oh my god, that was her baby? She put her own baby in the man-child case. They couldn't find out who the kid was. And I guess it was hers. Dude, she slowly removed her white scrubs and sat atop the operating table, scalpel in hand. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Guys, what's the CG?
救いあれ。
I'm scared. Salvation. With no anesthesia. She incised her own abdomen. Dude, her like almost boobs are here. Me when I'm jerking it, we don't need to know that, Rice Go. It's a nice CG. It's a little crazy looking. An incision so masterfully done, it would have earned her incredible praise from surgeons and obstetricians alike. When I ate a good pasta, yeah. She's opening a portal. Although she was a mere nurse, her surgical skills were quite remarkable. Even while enduring the uninhibited pain of her self-surgery, the incision she made in her abdomen was performed with the utmost dexterity. Yeah, scratch my belly. Blood and amniotic fluid flowed from the wound. Her face contorted in pain. Then, after a few grueling moments passed, Hazuki inserted her own hand inside her abdomen. And from within her, she removed a blood-stained fetus. They did this to me. Did you also stick your tongue out like this, Orm, when you were in the hospital? The fetus had yet to reach full maturity, and its forced removal had already ended its life prematurely. Hazuki performed an omphallotomy. Oh my god. Omphallotomy, cutting the umbilical cord. Upon completion of this, she embraced her child lovingly, then placed it on the stand next to the operating table. With her hands now free, she began suturing her wound. Also, hi, Hoppy. Lol. The whole ordeal nearly took an hour to complete. With the sheer amount of pain the procedure endured, any normal person would have fainted long ago. Hi, Rock Lobster. I forgot about this crazy scene. Yeah, also hi, Guilty. How do you think this cold conversation went? I need you to get pregnant, C-sectioning yourself prematurely, and then put the baby in a man you kill. Sure thing, boss man. I mean, you know how colds be. Or maybe she just came up with this herself. Oh, with bloodshot eyes, she looked down toward the unconscious man's face, then thrust the scalpel into his abdomen. The movement was reckless and without care, providing a vast contrast to how delicately and accurately she had torn open her own abdomen before. The pain roused the man, but before he could consider any hope of escape, he realized both his arms and legs were tied securely to the bed. Disregarding the man's screams, Hazuki drew back the scalpel she had used to stab him. It cut through his flesh, tore through his skin, blood gushed forth, covering her face in crimson. May the divine light save you, sir! She neared her hands to the victim's wound. And then she forcefully began to widen it horizontally. The sound of flesh being torn open echoed throughout the operating room. The man's body started violently convulsing as the pain forced him to undergo a cycle of fainting, then waking up again. I'm having a baby. Help! Help! As she gazed at the gaping wound, Hazuki smiled a gentle smile. Then she took her own child, which she had just taken from herself, and forcibly pushed it into the man's gaping wound. Ew. May the divine light save us. You know, it literally sounded like like getting tinkled on. What if someone drew a dingleberry with a gaping wound? I'm not drawing that. Midnight fell on AH Tokyo Hospital, the place of Hazuki Shino's work. Within one of its operating rooms, the nurse stood nearly still. On the bed lay her psychiatrist colleague, Takashina Fumio. He was tied to the bed, but that was not the only thing she had done to him. Oh, okay. His cranium had been open and his brain exposed. His skull had been cut neatly, the line being right above the eyes. By the divine light save you, Dr. Takashina! Hazuki-kun, stop this! Whatever you're doing, stop! Takashino is conscious. Due to the effect of the anesthesia, he did not feel any pain from the cut. The utter dread he felt kept his eyes open wide and his body sweating greatly. Salvation. Ignoring Takashino's pleas for his life, Hazuki retrieved a shiny silver utensil from the pocket of her white scrubs. The utensil that could not be referred to as a traditional surgical tool. It was a spoon, an all too ordinary piece of tableware. What are you planning to do with that? Stop! Stop! Hazuki reveled in ecstasy as if enjoying a meal of curry and rice. She took a spoonful of Takashino's brain? Oh. Gross. Dude, that's babe, maybe I should get something. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry, wrong utensil. We can have this right here. Yeah. Take up, guys. Or more like I'm having a feast right now. Guys, you're literally the doctor. Put some hot sauce on it. As if enjoying oh, I already read that part. Yeah, itadakimasu, guys. Oh! My brain cells, you don't want that. I bet you taste like lettuce. You think she cooked her brain? No. I mean, it's still inside his head. So she's just eating it raw. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Oh. She then took the spoon and violently cast the contents onto a stainless steel tray. The pink brain tissue was pulped into a jelly-esque substance. Hazuki thrusted the spoon inside the brain once again. This time, however, she accumulated even more matter than she had the first time as she scraped away the brain tissue. Prion disease 100%. You think she already she already has that? Takashino's own brain was getting removed from his body, yet he felt no pain, nor did he lose consciousness. As well as this, the anesthesia had robbed him of any freedom of movement whatsoever. All the man could do was tremble in fear. This went from 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, it's just like the Takumi getting his sword. And then and then he got like whatever. And then he was having his awesome shonen moment. Prion disease would probably fix her. Yeah, it's opposite day. Those were your memories, weren't they? Hazuki Shino looked up at the projection in shock. Wait, I know this isn't the time, but I just want to remember what it looks like. Okay, interesting. Hazuki Shino looked up at the projection in shock. I would let her scoop my brains. Would you guys let me do that to you though? Even though I'm not a nurse with glasses? Did I just see Ahegao on the stream thumbnail? I don't know what you're talking about, Magical Muffins. Nothing of the sort has happened. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so you take anyone. Also, hello Crowder. Only if you cosplay as a nurse? So damn picky. I'd let you do it without anesthetic too. Do you think you have nerves in your brain? Well, actually, probably. That's probably what headaches are. Well, not your brain being scooped, but like, you know, you have feeling in your brain. You don't? It doesn't hurt? Really? Like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be like a little squelching, like. Yeah, I think I trust you more than my doctor. Yo! Thanks for having faith in me, guys. It lacks pain receptor nerves? Wait, but then how do you get a headache? If you don't have pain receptors up there. Pressure on your skull? Oh, so it's like only the outside? The headache is a delusion? Oh. We actually don't really know what the fuck headaches are, to be honest. It's neuromuscular. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a mystery. I think I believe the delusion part. Suckle. I'm a doctor, I'm right? Yeah. I'm sure you are. Her memories are being shown on the Jumbotron. She couldn't even understand how it was being done. Perhaps it was Nishijo Takemi's power as a gigomaniac. Your memories! Dang, they put her Ahagao face on the big screen. Ugh, not her best moment. With his head hung low and D-sword in hand, Nishijo Takemi murmured those words. Dr. Joy, yeah. The riot came to a halt. Silence was now the ruling entity. The thousands of people who had been assailing each other until only a moment ago were now looking up toward the screens. Some went pale, some averted their eyes, some felt such horror it compelled them to vomit. The mass media were starting to record Hazuki with their cameras. Countless blinding flashes ensued.
It was you! You were the culprit behind New Gen!
私の記憶を映像に投影したんですね。
You projected by memories as image data.
There's nowhere to run. A DNA test on both you and the fetus will reveal everything. Why'd you do it? Tell me, Grim.
ナイトハルト。
Nightheart.
すべては教祖
Because
様のお
the
言葉なん
glorious
ですよ。
founder ordered it so. Hazuki plunged her hand into the bag resting on her shoulder. From it, she retrieved both a Noah 2 terminal port and a scalpel. She gripped the scalpel and placed it right against her throat. Due to the nature of her position as a nurse, she knew the location of the carotid artery all too well. Oh. Hazuki smiled at Nishijo Takemi. It was a kind smile, much like the one she would oft show her patients. Oh. May the divine light save us. Oh. As her own blood gushed forth from her neck, her entire body was painted a bright crimson. Whoosh. He's a real Esper!
救世主。
He's the Messiah. I didn't know who, but someone had mumbled those words. After seeing the sheer number of gazes piercing through me, I realized that those words were also directed at me. In front of a countless number of people, Hazuki Shino had committed suicide via slitting her throat. Although calling it a martyrdom might have been more accurate, the choking smell of blood filled the air. The riot had entirely stopped. Hazuki Shino's memories of the crime she'd committed, which I had projected directly onto the Jumbotrons, ended up being the perfect thing to make the excited parts of the mob quiet down. The shocking nature of what had been displayed left everyone at a loss for words. Even now, Hazuki Shino's corpse was still bleeding. A number of people then walked up to it, then began kicking it. Oh. It was the corpse of an atrocious murderer, so there were no respects to be paid here. Next, they might even publicly behead her like it was the Middle Ages. What difference was there between her and the ones kicking her corpse? By their very nature, humans were discussing horrible creatures, myself included. me when humans are the real monsters. The media, like hyenas, were accumulating around anything that could act as a scoop. Roughly half of them had gathered around Hazuki Shino's corpse, and the other half were surrounding me.
You need to go and talk about sight and behold.
Was that kind of some kind of power now? So you really were not expert. That's incredible. Was today's gathering simply bait to lure out the true culprit from the get-go? How old were you when your psychic abilities first manifested? What was your nickname as a child? Have you ever been referred to as a prodigy or anything along those lines? Do you plan to assist the police with their investigation?
Would you be willing to appear in one of our shows?
One after the other, endless words of praise were thrown my way. Well done, Nishijo. You're incredible!
I love you! Please go out with me!
One after the other, endless words of affection were thrown my way. I felt hollow hearing those voices. A fabricated image formed by public opinion, a delusionary being. They weren't all too different, were they? Takumi! 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 It was all coming back. The energy they shown when they'd seen me on top of O-Front. Takumi! Takumi! Takumi!
Get the fuck up!
Unable to take it anymore, I screamed.
Did I dare complete my idiot coming here? Are you fucking kidding?
Tears started flowing. I felt completely miserable. I felt completely ridiculous. I didn't have it in me to keep going without crying. I wasn't a hero.
I'm a dog freak! Oh, I spent entire days fapping over Seroton's sexy figures like a goddamn pervert! I'm not 18, but I play a shit ton of eroge. I'm always over sprites and CGs constantly. And in my head, all I ever think about are sexy delusions. I see women talking down the street. I imagine the whore naked. That's who I really am.
Tears and mucus smeared down my face. I forgot I was being broadcasted live across the entire country. It didn't even occur to me that I was shaming myself yet again. I couldn't help it. I was physically incapable of reading the room.
Still work on me a hero! Because I'm just a lazy ass delusionary otaku freak, a useless loser who can't do anything on his own.
Oh. The voices around me went quiet. The onlookers sank into silence. The people from the media looked at me dubiously. Truth nuke. Okay, stupid chunkus love. I'm so ugly. Fuck. Within the heart of Shibuya, in the middle of the humongous scramble crossing, only my voice was echoing. Ow.
That's who I am! I won't let other people like you decide who I am! I'll decide what I really am! I'm not your toy! I'm not some circus freak! I have shit to do! I'm not here to do whatever you want me to!
Mimi's smile appeared in my mind. I'm just here! For the sake of those I cared about, I was here to fight, then disappear. Before I could voice that, I suddenly noticed that the night sky reflected in the corner of my eye was turning pure white. It wasn't a cloud, nor was it snow falling a little too early in the year. By the time I realized it was the same phenomenon from back when the earthquake had hit, it was already too late. The third belt, but it's too early! Uh-oh. The first thing I felt was the very earth itself beginning to rumble, the ground began to shake, the white in the sky was spreading farther and farther. The very next moment, I was struck with a violent ringing in my ears. It was such an intensely shrill, resonant sound, my head felt like it was about to burst open. Everyone else around me was covering their ears too, and then... Youch! The world was completely dyed white. Oh my god, guys, we made it to chapter 10. Let's save. Crazy, there's still 2 left? I know. What now? Yeah, this is the Ava background. Yeah, congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. Does one continue? Or do I pack up for tonight? Is the real question. Cause I do have stream tomorrow. Get sleep. Probably a good point. I feel like this is a good stopping point. At the beginning of a chapter. It's a good time to stop. Okay. Just say you don't want to see me stream. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, let me go find somebody to raid. What the? Let's see. Your voice, Mota. Your voice. Yeah, I'm ending. Whatever. But I just got here. Go watch the VOD or something, okay? Chromu Nino is still live. She's still up, bruh. Yeah, we can raid Chromu. I'm so ugly raid. I am an otaku ugly freak raid. Sorry, let me just okay, this is my raid message, guys. I relate to this raid message, yeah. I gotta go quick before Nino decides to go to sleep. Well, actually, I'm sure Chrome would still keep streaming after, maybe. All right, get out of here, guys. Get. Thanks for stream, Poophead. Thanks. Bye, guys. Bye. All right. Yeah. Thank you for stream.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye. Bye.